We're back. Opie and Anthony, Jim Norton, Bill Burr has joined the program. Stress Factory, Bill?
Yes, I am. I'm at the Stress Factory in beautiful downtown New Brunswick.
Yes.
You there tonight through Saturday?
Yep, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
One of my favorite clubs to go to, and the man is in the booth over there, Vinny.
Let me give out the number real quick because
it's terrific. Yes, Jimmy. We love it every time.
It's hard to remember too.
I can't say it without laughing.
Yeah,
because it's a comedy club. It's 732-545. Ha ha. You know, H-A-H-A, like laughs. Ha ha.
I can't believe that number was still available.
Yeah, no kidding.
No.
Yeah, I thought it would be at Sloan Kettering.
All
right, that's a horrible joke. Boo.
Bill Burr came in. He's a Red Sox guy. Looks an ant, and you kind of congratulated Anthony on the Yankees clinching.
Well, you know,
must be excited.
Well, because Ant had a lot to do with it, Bill.
Yeah, we did. I love those guys. We did it. We did it today. You see that last night? We did it. We're in.
I love it.
Are we?
We're the same losers with different jerseys sitting in the bleachers, eating the same crap, blocking our arteries,
Yelling at each other.
It is weird when you call up your friend and go, "Hey, congratulations, Eagles going to the freaking Joey Paisano. Hey, congratulations, Eagles going to the Super Bowl there. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks." And he's taking congratulatory calls all day long.
Yeah, hey,
Like,
congrats.
what did he do with the fact that the Eagles went to the Super Bowl?
Like he's calling plays from his living room couch.
Right.
But yeah, I was listening to the game, and it's just, and then they win, and you realize, all right, there's 13 years in a row that they're going to be in the playoffs.
Dude, I honestly think, I'm not saying it's fixed, but it's just...
I love Philly, man.
It's manipulated, man. Dude, how many sporting events can you watch and you hear them go like, you couldn't write a script better than this? After what's like, that's right, you couldn't. Dude, the number one rivalry that makes them money is the Yankees-Red Sox.
Of
the
course.
fact that they let us buy all the stars in the league pretty much ensures that we're going to do it. And literally, we're 15 games ahead. I'm bored out of my mind. It's just like going to the track. You're like, we're going to win. We're going to win. And you see the guy pulling back on the reins as the Yankees there. They just keep winning. I don't know what's going on. And then it's like, remember when the Coyote used to chase the Roadrunner?
Yeah.
Somehow he could catch up with them. He's running like a 4-1-40, and he would catch right up to him and then couldn't catch him, but would stay just close enough so you'd watch the rest of the cartoon.
Yeah,
That's what
right.
they're doing. They're going to keep us right to the last day eating hot dogs.
He's on to something.
I think they're coming back.
Yankees had a horrendous start this year.
Oh, yeah, awful.
And the Red Sox was it 15 games?
They were 15 games behind the Sox, and just it was looking so grim. And then
somebody stole home plate off of Andy Pettit, and I'm sitting there, I'm buying every second. Dude, they're done. They're done. That has never happened in the history of the Yankees.
Well, you know what the catalyst was, don't you?
Goodness gracious!
Yes. The return of Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens
Turned
is
the whole
here with
team
his
around.
injuries. It's wonderful. Of all the dramatic things I've ever seen,
No,
here he is with George Steinbrenner in his box on his 85th birthday.
Can we get the whole clip? We haven't played that in a
The
while.
excitement that she described is just like you got to really pull over. It just gets nutty.
You should see what's going on in the Yankee dugout.
Nothing.
Nothing.
She tried to make this historic moment out of nothing.
you know the Yankees are sitting there like, can you believe this guy?
Yeah,
He's coming. Guy works part-time and makes $30 million. Why did I show up in April? He's making it seem like they're all high-fiving.
yeah, they're just kind of peering over the
yeah.
dugout.
Oh, God, is he still highlighting his hair? He looks fat in his suit. That's all they're saying. Do you think A-Rod's really like, oh, boy?
Oh, boy. Thank
This
God
is
Roger's
great.
back. You're
He's
right.
probably like, I'd tag him.
Still looks fat.
Dude, ever since I saw, like when all the stuff came out about the 1998 baseball season, which I was done with baseball, and then when they started hitting the home runs, I sat there like a little kid. Everything other than eating Cracker Jacks watching this.
Yeah.
And then like 7-8 years later, you find out they're on roids, they juiced up the ball, they moved the walls in.
And no one was saying anything.
And I just felt like such an idiot. It's like I bought the whole thing, you know?
And that's what brought everyone back to baseball from the strike and you know that's why people came back. All the home run battle.
Pretty smart marketing if you think about it. All of a sudden the guys are hitting 700-foot home runs.
Yeah, what happened there?
That's what I'm saying. And like anytime now they're cracking down on steroids, and who do they get? They get like backup catchers,
Right.
Some guy in AAA. But the superstars they're Brad Pitts of the league, are coming out with like no necks. No, he's cool. He's cool.
That we checked him out. He's good.
Cool.
He's good. He passes physical.
This is how you know is whenever they just keep showing somebody's off-season workout program. It's like that preemptive strike. Look at me. I even lift weights in the off-season. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Phil, I always want to doubt you and your these conspiracies you come up with and these little things that are going on. But this one, I think you might be onto something.
Dude, it's all anything.
We all bought into it. He's so right.
No one's past $1 million is fixed. That's why Phil Spector, he's never going to jail.
Yeah.
These guys are never going. It's fixed at that point. They come walking in. He actually had the nerve to come in there with that mullet perm.
That huge mullet perm, yeah.
On a murder trial. That's how fixed that thing was.
And the L.A. prosecution gets so much heat for not being able to prosecute these guys, but they're going against the superstars. They're going against these guys that got millions of dollars to pump into lawyers, and they lose all the time.
Hey, before you move too far forward here, we got to play the Suzyn Wildman clip in its entirety.
Suzyn Wildman.
It's one of our favorite things of all time. Here it is.
Thank you all. Well, they came and got me out of Texas. And I can tell you it's a privilege to be back. I'll be talking to y'all soon.
Roger Clemens is in George's box, and Roger Clemens is coming back. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious.
Of all the dramatic things I've ever seen, Roger Clemens standing right in George Steinbrenner's box announcing he is back. Roger Clemens is a New York Yankee. And there we go, John. You don't have to worry about who's going to take that spot in the rotation. You should see what's going on in the Yankee dugout. Big grin on Jorge Posada's face. Andy Pettit knew. Big signs. Roger Clemens is now a Yankee. Attention, fans. He is here. And now we don't have to discuss who takes that place in the rotation.
And she is such a traitor, by the way, doing that with that heavy Boston accent.
Oh, my gosh. Roger Clemens.
Just got out of the car.
Goodness gracious.
That's what was going on in the Yankees dugout. The madness.
Yeah.
Posada had a smile.
A grin.
Pettit knew.
You know this.
Posada smiled.
She's making it sound like it's the end of The Natural.
Gina's throwing a ball up and catching it in his glove. Rivera's having a water. It's World War III in the dugout.
That retarded kid just zipped up his own pants. They're going crazy.
Joe Torre is online trying to get Frank a new prostate.
Oh, wow.
I can't top that one.
Joe Pepitone is doing coke.
She is the best.
Of all the dramatic things I've ever seen,
This is not one of them. Number 1,565. Right after I got that good spot on Christmas Eve at Bloomingdale's.
Dude, she sounds like she's announcing wrestling.
Yeah.
Andre the Giant steps over the top rope into the square circle.
Hulk Hogan's been hit with a chair.
And the ref didn't see it.
Goodness gracious.
Do I love that, man?
Hey, by the way, helping Bill's theory, Yankees were 14 and a half games out back on May 29th.
Yeah. And then a miracle happened.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got it all together. They were able to put it together.
Something happened.
They started hitting. Still having problems with the pitching,
Yeah,
but
all
they
of a
were
sudden,
able
all of
to.
a sudden we couldn't win, and then they caught right up but couldn't quite catch up. Oh, here they come. Oh, they didn't quite do it.
right when the
And,
coyote
dude,
lunges.
You're going to watch it right to October 1st. So they sell out that last game.
Yep.
I want to hear your conspiracy on the whole Pats cheating thing. Got anything on the Pats cheating? What's your take on that whole thing?
Oh, man, the only thing I can do is I just had to roll with it. Because being a Patriots fan, like I got trashed on so many radio stations, everybody trashing the Patriots. I'm just like, hey, I was in Buffalo. I was like, well, maybe if you guys went to Best Buy before one of your 4 Super Bowls, you would have had a ring too. Dude, there's too much money involved. Yes, they're all cheating. It's like
That's what I thank you. That's what I say.
Were
I have
we
no
cheating
doubt.
when we dropped the bomb on Japan?
No.
Because they didn't have one yet?
No.
It's war.
Right.
It's a great way to put it. The massacre of 70,000 people with some defensive coordinator
trying to beat the Jets. I'm telling you, man, I had to go for Big Air. There's nothing I could do.
Yeah,
I like the
really.
fact Billy went on the attack, though. Like, he didn't back off.
No,
he went right on the
no.
attack with Buffalo. Good for you.
No, there was a day where I was just like, wow.
Then we're just going to have to take this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take this one. Like, wow, and then they got stuff in their helmet. Then I talked to a couple of guys. I talked to this guy who was in Georgia, of all places, went to a football game down there, and he used to play quarterback. He goes, dude, we used to steal signs all the time.
That's what Opie said, yeah.
He said, yeah, I mean, it helps, but it's like, it only helps like so much. Like these idiots going on, like, they should give their rings back. I mean, come on.
Well, what idiots are those?
I think
like reasonable people.
I think the league is pissed off at Mangini for blowing up everyone's spot. I think every team
he's the snitch.
I think every team was doing this, and all of a sudden the rest of the league's going, what is he doing? We all know
we know
do
you
this.
do this, so shut up.
No, but plus he played for the He was with the Patriots. He
Right.
built up his resume doing that.
Right.
It's almost like you robbed a bank with another guy. One guy's driving the car. He just robbed the bank. It's like, dude, you were driving the car.
Right.
No, it was. Yeah, he broke some sort of. I mean, obviously, I'm not a coach, but I think he broke some sort of guy code.
Yeah,
in coaching.
I think so too.
You don't. What you're supposed to do is do what Chuck Noll does. He used to do at the end of the game if someone was doing something cheesy. You just came up and you put he had like a I don't know, titanium finger, and he would just poke it right through your chest.
Ow.
Yeah, he did that to that guy, Jerry Glanville.
That would hurt.
Yeah, he had everybody was doing crackback blocking and blowing out his players' knees. He didn't complain to the league. He just came and just put his index finger right through the guy's chest. His little satin Oilers jacket.
Yeah.
I'll have Jack Ham rape your family.
Yeah.
All right, we'll back off.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know. I mean, the last 2 weeks we've, beat the crap out of both teams we played. Like,
Yeah.
I love like that guy in San Diego. If the Patriots motto, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Really? Why don't you find another star player on steroids on your team? You got to sit there.
Wow, he is really on the attack.
how
You're
I
not
do it.
taking any guff.
Dude, you know what it really is I got an hour and a half sleep right now. And I'm going to crash in about 6 minutes. So I'm just trying to get as many laughs as I can.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, you're just sprinting right now.
Yeah, and it's going to be
And
it.
then all of a sudden you're going to be on the sideline huffing and puffing.
Why were you up so late?
Just on West Coast time, though.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're an LA guy now.
Yeah, moved out Burr's a West
I didn't
Coast
know
guy.
Bill moved. I'm like, Bill, when are you moving?
Dude,
He's like,
I had a little
September.
party with paper hats to celebrate my leaving. I thought for sure that would somehow at least...
I didn't get any invite or anything.
No,
I'd love to.
No.
You had
Moving
nothing.
to L.A. if you're in like your 20s, I guess you have a party. Like when you're in your 30s, then people are like, you gonna limp out there again? What are you gonna play the dad on his sitcom? Yeah, good luck, loser. I didn't need that party.
Oh, that's got to be rough for when you say that, play the dad on someone's dad. When you were playing like a kid or some sexy chick, it's always some like younger girl that all of a sudden is grown up and she's playing the mom. When she's first offered that part, I don't care how many interviews, this is just a wonderful, advancement in my career, and she's such an important character that I'm playing. It's got to be like, oh my God, I'm playing a mom now.
Yeah.
That's it. The little daughter roles, the chick roles are gone.
It's a new challenge.
Yeah, it's a new challenge for me. No, and the news person will always say something like that. We've known you, we've watched you grow up, and we're used to seeing you playing the daughter. Now, how is this playing a mother? It's great. It's just great.
Everybody gets into this business and rehearses the accepting an Oscar speech, and then you end up playing like the dad on That 70s Show, and you're just like, oh man,
screw it.
I had big dreams.
It's a check.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break. We got Bill Burr in studio. We got Vinny in the sound booth over there, the owner of the
Vinny
Stress
Brand,
Factory.
the one and only.
There he is. Yeah.
Yes, and Bill's
By the way, I don't like the way Vinny just gave us, like he was in the press box, like he looked at the opposing team's announcer and we just camered up to him and he gave a little wave, like, take care of business, boys.
Congratulations to your induction into the Comedy Club Hall of Fame.
Oh my God! Of all the dramatic things! Unbelievable! He just waved to us from the box! 732-545, ha ha! It even sounds like a laugh, ladies and gentlemen! Ladies and gentlemen, goodness gracious, Vinny Brandt's in the box waving! You should see the look on Jim Norton's face! Oh my God! No! If you need someone to sound like a midget, Oh, yeah.
It's too bad more people don't watch Little People Big World because he sounds exactly like Matt Roloff, the star of that show.
The midget. Yep.
The midget
Vinny Brand
father.
does?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Vinny, come in here for a second.
It's to a T.
This will make some people out there laugh. There's probably a small percentage of people that know what we're talking about, but Vinny Brand sounds exactly like Matt Roloff.
Yeah.
What's up,
I sound
Vinny?
exactly like him.
Huh?
I do. I sound exactly like him.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my voice. I'm a midget. He's got a better career than me.
He does sound just
Really
like him.
belittling.
And Matt Roloff was, they arrested him for DUI recently. So
They did?
Oh, yeah. He had like a beer and a half or something, and now he's in trouble.
He blew a 1.9 in the alcohol.
That's when you know you're a real star, though. You get the DUI and everyone knows about it.
He did a Jello shot, and now he blew a 1.19.
One Jello shot.
Freaking.
He is on TV. Vinny's doing comedy for 20 years. All that guy had to do is have a mother who drank through pregnancy.
Yeah, how does that make you feel, Vinny?
That's great. It really is miserable having his
Dude,
voice.
there's no way that
I
guy's
didn't know
gonna
the
get
first
convicted.
couple times you busted my balls. I had no idea what you were talking about.
Well, do we have the Matt Roloff clip?
Oh, poor E-Rock.
Thanks, E-Rock.
Thanks a
You
lot.
could have really
E-Rock.
helped us out here.
Thanks of all the dramatic things I've seen in my life.
Oh, my God. He's shaped like a box.
See, the beauty of radio, there's probably 90% of the people listening right now are like, I don't know, Little People Big World.
Yeah.
But see, if E-Rock had the clip, then we play the clip, and then we have Vinny talk, and then everyone's like, holy crap, these guys are right. He sounds exactly like him.
You can't teach anticipation.
Oh no, he's gone to the. He's
either
run
born
to
with
the
it-
Oh, no.
the folder. E-Rock's now pulled out a folder full of 10,000 CDs, and he's gonna thumb through them one by one.
That's right. Why don't you just listen to all of them in real time? We'll wait. Why don't you just have a ball over there, son?
There's no timing involved with a bit like this at all.
No, no.
Whenever you can get to it, E-Rock, just...
He's lost his edge the last few days, E-Rock, I gotta say.
That's right. It's becoming round. And by the way, Clemens in that booth was horrendous when she said in Roger's speech.
Oh, I know.
Hey, I'll be talking to y'all real soon.
You got me out of Texas.
Oh, just
Dude, that's
Basically,
why,
he wanted to say, holy yes, I gotta get on a treadmill now.
that's why the people, I think the Yankees were laughing. Is because before that he goes, they're actually going to bring me out in front of the crowd.
Yeah,
Like Hannibal Lecter. Like, I don't want to do this. So they were probably laughing how uncomfortable he was.
Yeah. Hey.
Did you breastfeed Catherine, Suzyn?
What? What? Oh, goodness gracious.
E-Rock,
E-Rock, any luck, or should we just go
The
to
midget
break?
sounds just like this. This is what the midget sounds like.
Yeah.
You have to know.
There's the tape. It
Yeah,
sounds
there
like
it is.
that.
Just listen to this and then go at your own YouTube and find it, and it sounds like me.
There's extra leisure.
Vinny, are you going to be going on in front of me?
Yeah, I'm going to do a phone call right in front of you.
Oh.
I love it.
You're not doing the phone call.
No, I'm not.
Thank God.
I won't do a phone. Once you get to a certain level, like Norton killed the phone call, you killed the phone call. If you're just some schmo,
Is that
I do a phone call.
Well, you
not
gotta-
one of the,
It
the
actually
most...
never bothered me because it was kind of like...
You got to explain, though. Vinny does.
Yeah.
He's a great comedian in his own right. And then at the end of his set, he likes to do a little prank phone call using someone in the audience.
Yeah.
You know, you call their parents or something
Yeah.
and tell them some horrific thing.
Yeah, horrible stuff. But if Burr's going to do an hour, so I'm not going to do it because you take up a whole hour. Norton does an hour. So if a guy's only got 45, I do a phone call. It doesn't hurt anybody, Bill.
He really does. Dude, you encourage people to start screaming at the stage.
Yeah, but you know what?
That's all. Listen, it's like everybody's sitting there ready to watch the next time. He's yelling at the stage. All right, you guys ready for your headliner?
Wait, it's funny shit has happened. I mean, we've had
What?
Vinny,
What?
just
What?
funny stuff has happened. I mean, we've had people get arrested. We've had fun stuff.
Vinny,
What's
just
wrong
admit
with that?
you don't want to pay for an opener, so you're going down there and you're tap dancing with a payphone in your hand.
Yeah, well, I save a lot of money that way. And it's all about saving.
I'm giving a rough time. It's actually been funny.
All right.
Yeah, right.
listen,
It's been fun.
We got to take a quick break. We're going to find the Matt Roloff clip so everyone knows what we're talking about today. Vinny Brand in studio. Bill Burr playing Stress Factory this weekend. The number is something with ha-ha in it. That's all you need to know.
732-545 ha-ha.
Opie and Anthony. Vinny, you can go back into the glass booth. We can't find the Matt Roloff clip.
Oh, thanks. I want to say, by the way, that's the only thing I have to offer the show.
Yeah,
The last
so far.
time- yeah. And the last time you were here, you told people to come. I forget what you told
Wait,
them
the
to
last
say.
time I was here?
Well, I was
I'm here every day.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The last time I was here, you told people to come up and say something to me on stage.
Yeah.
I forget what it was, but all they came up to me and said was, talk like a midget.
That's what we
I'm
told
like, I
them
don't
to say,
talk like a
Vinny.
midget. It's just how I talk. But not do a joke. Oh, we hear you're funny. No, talk like a midget. That's my
That's your claim to fame with the radio show.
That's my own.
And we can't even do it today because we can't find the clip. So hopefully we'll find it before you get out of here. Bill Burr was just talking about air travel, everybody.
I know, right? What's up with that? Is this crazy? I'll tell you, if this thing crashes, this whole plane's going to be an exit row. Huh? You guys ready for your next act? I'm bringing the funny to the stress factory.
And that's why I do a phone call, because I don't want to hear that.
Bill
Before
Burr,
you go on stage.
Bill Burr kills for you, Vinny.
Bill Burr destroys. That's why I don't make someone do jokes like that right in front of Bill. That's why I do a phone call. It's better to have some kid getting arrested for prostitution.
Well, that's kind of funny, though, because the plane would break open, and I get it. It's funny.
You brought up a good point, though, during the break, that when you're, flying from L.A. to New York and you see the other planes passing you, in the old days, you're 100% right. You would see a plane passing you going toward L.A. as you're going toward New York, and they looked like they were in the distance, and that kind of scared you. Like, that seemed
that's
a little
when they had
close.
all the UFO sightings. You thought, you thought it was something
It had to be a flying
extraterrestrial.
saucer.
Yeah, but
No,
that's how
it's just
far
another
away
plane.
it was.
Yeah, because like we were talking, you're going 500 miles an hour, they're going 500 miles an hour at you, so it's like you're seeing something going 1,000 miles an hour, so that thing flies by. You got to think UFO. Absolutely. But you brought up a good point. Now the planes are passing each other a little too closely.
Dude, it's like they're on the other side of the street. I was found that one went by us. If we weren't going so fast, I could have waved to somebody. It was terrifying, and I swear to God. And then, when you get like the turbulence, we're going to try to find some cleaner air.
Cleaner air.
And then, they drop down. So, because I don't know how it works, odds and evens, like when you fly across the country, like if you're going west, everybody's on even and odds or whatever.
Altitude,
But at some point when I'm dropping down, I'm in the odds. And we're playing chicken with.
Oh, there you
with
go.
another
Right,
plane.
right.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, you got to pass through the odd to get back to an even.
An even, yeah.
As you're going down, and you got to hope that the air traffic control knows this and sees that there isn't anybody else
it's
there.
Inevitable. There's going to be a head-on collision. There's something going on.
There's so many planes in the air now because they went from back a few years back. They were big planes. You'd get like 747s. I remember taking 747s to L.A. Stuff like that. You barely ever get a 747 now. It's all international stuff. They use those. Now it's more smaller planes, and they just use more of them.
Oh,
so there's
jam you in the
more
back?
of those in the sky. Instead of one 747, you have like 3 737s in the sky.
And because of 9/11, they had to add an extra 2 rows and jam people together more, and then they can only offer you peanuts because they're supporting the troops. And somehow they got to keep taking away benefits because they're all losing money. Yet every flight you get on, it's always like, okay, this is a very full flight.
Very full.
If you could, it's like every one of them is jam packed. And every time I fly into Newark, we're always delayed, and they always say, hey, there's a weather problem. There's a problem with the weather. And you land, and it's like 78 degrees out.
It's a great
Some
day.
guy sitting in a lawn chair with the orange things like bringing you in. It's like,
not a cloud in the sky.
yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
Why? Also, you're right. I don't remember the last time I was on a plane where you looked around and went, wow, this is an empty flight. There really aren't many people on this thing. They always, all right, make sure you take your carry-on and put it in this store at above where we have a very full flight today.
You can sit on your luggage or an infant. That would help expedite.
Expedite, right.
Yeah, that's their favorite word.
Love the word expedite.
Then they got the thing, if they move the jetway, the second they pull that away from the plane, that's considered an on-time departure. We left on time. We pulled that little walkie thing away, right? And then they just pull you off. They know they're going to stick you in that thing for at least 2 hours. Like, enjoy your flight. These people have no idea. And then they take you out. They back you up, dude. And then they pull you over. And then they just sit. And they become the Gestapo. Sit down, sir. Sit down. Sir, there's no standing. We're on an active taxiway. Sit down, sir. This is a very full flight.
Like what?
We're having weather problems. We're going to do a Z pattern into Newark. And then they go into the holding pattern. You're looking down. Is that the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah.
What is going on here?
What the hell is the
active runway is the best. Like you standing up. What does that have to do with being on an active runway?
There was a place that they brought the plane one day. We were ready to leave. We were on time departure. We're rolling out, and then we turn. and we're not headed toward the runway anymore. And he goes, we're going to a place called, I think they called it the bullpen. I was going to say the ballpark, but we're going to have to sit in the bullpen for a while. And there's just planes lined up in a parking lot for planes. It's a parking lot for planes. And you're just like, what is this? We're going to have to sit in the bullpen for a while until some weather clears. And of course, it was beautiful where we were. But I guess somewhere where we were going, there was weather somewhere in the way.
I was in Denver. This is what they did, okay? We get on the plane, and evidently they oversold the flight, which I don't know how you do that. You know how many seats you got.
You know how many people
Hey, 260, 270, whatever. Whatever.
They're going to start installing straps like the subway, the old subways.
They're offering like coupons to TGI Fridays if you take like the next flight, right? So they end up saying because of the altitude we're at in Denver, they can't put enough gas in there. I don't know if it expands. I never took a science class. So now we have to go to St. Louis to get more gas. So so we can go to Newark. And it was the same thing, dude. So they pull us off to the bullpen. We're sitting there because they didn't know we were going to go to St. Louis. Then we land in St. Louis. They know we're coming, but the gas truck, it takes an hour for that guy to get over there. He fills us up, and then we pull over again. And then we kept flying in. Then there was weather problems. It was like literally, it was like a 15-hour flight.
Nothing ever happens fast. It's never there's an issue or you need the fuel truck and they make a call and go, hey, drive it over here. And you could see out the window, you go, here comes the fuel truck. They must have just called him. I just picture him going, yeah, we're going to need some fuel.
Now, you know what?
And then they just sit for a while and wait. No one's called anyone. Nothing is happeing.
I think they make all that
Vinny,
up anyway.
Vinny, as a midget, is every seat like a first-class seat for you? Is everything an exit row for you?
I have a lot
Plenty
of
of leg room.
I have a lot of room.
We found the Matt Roloff clip, so.
Oh, goody.
Do we have it, E-Rock? This is who Vinny sounds like. Matt Roloff from Little People, Big World, the father.
Example story or talk about what does that value mean to them and give us an example of something in your life that highlights.
Dude, that's the midget.
Oh, my
God. It was a very interesting exercise. I would recommend every family to sit down and to do that. Help pull you together. It was great. It was a very enlightening and very productive session. So this book was more than, just another project. It was actually a kind of a team building or family building exercise.
And then right after that, I drink and drive.
There you go. Now,
is that amazing?
Now, Vinny, give the plug for Bill Burr at the Stress Factory.
Bill Burr will be at the Stress Factory this weekend. It's a very family-building thing at the Stress Factory. 545 Ha-Ha. It's a very family-building moment with Bill.
How much does that suck? That's your claim to fame on this radio show.
That's all there is.
He's been waiting years to get on this show. We finally found an angle that he probably doesn't like.
I have to hope that Matt does something really bizarre and bad. So
he did. DUI, man.
Yeah, but that's not really bad enough. He has to do something vicious to get him on. And by the way, back to planes, I think they make all those excuses up, like we need fuel, we can't put fuel on. How can you build an airport where you can't put fuel on a plane? That's ridiculous. I think when they have a delay or any kind of thing like that they have to do, they just sit in an office and go, tell them this. Let's see.
They
what
make
look
it
like.
up, yeah.
But
and try to see how ridiculous they can get. It's like, let's try the one about we can't put the fuel in because we're up so high.
Dude,
I was in Denver and they told me the pilot isn't here yet. He's coming in on another plane. We waited 5.5 hours. Where's he flying from? He's going to get on my plane now and fly away. And
and that's the thing too. The way they present it, it's all going to be good in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
and they just give you these 20-minute increments. He should be here by just past the top of the hour.
Yeah,
they sound like bad DJs.
Stay by the terminal area where there is nothing to do and no comfy seats. Don't go to the bar.
Dude,
don't go to a lounge.
I like when someone
leave you in the
snaps.
terminal.
Yeah.
I like when I watch a passenger just snap on the person. They just go nuts. And then you look at him and go, sir, you're going to be on the do not fly list. And they got you so much by the balls. There's nothing you can do.
It's so entertaining for everyone else when someone does snap at that desk by the gate because they start yelling. And then you give the other people the look like, look at this guy. He's the guy that lost it.
You're like mentally trying to hit her. Come on, make it entertaining. I'm bored out of my mind.
This plane's going to be less full.
Hey, we got to play more Matt Roloff because Vinny had a big segment here.
Oh.
My name is Matt Roloff, and this is my wife, Amy.
We're little people.
When you're only 4 foot tall, you're feeling like you're living in a world that wasn't made for you. So we're making our own life on our 34-acre farm here in Oregon. As a child, I spent literally years in a hospital bed dreaming about having the ultimate childhood. Now I get to make those dreams come true for my kids.
All right. Talk about planes more, Vinny. Go ahead.
I dreamt about being 4'5" all my whole life. I dreamt in a hospital
Stuff you
bed.
in carry-on. Stuff you in the overhead. I'm sorry, we're going to have to check this midget. The carry-on's full.
It is exact.
Put him down the
The
little
accent
slide.
is slightly off, but besides that,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
he's got it. Hey, Jim from Danbury, get this. I went to the Bahamas. We were sitting on the runway, and the pilot over the speaker says there's a problem with the plane, and they have to fix it. Then 15 minutes later, he said that the part wasn't needed. I hate when they do that crap.
There you go.
Because the
we
whole
really
time you're
don't
in the
need
air,
it.
you're like...
Yeah, but that's what I
So
mean.
then,
They
yeah,
just
we
make it up
can
as they
make
go
it.
along.
Yeah, I don't like when they say we've had a mechanical problem or some kind of mechanical issue. They never say problem. They make it sound as harmless as possible. And they don't tell you what it is. Like, I would like to know if it's something with is it the clock?
Right.
Is it the clock up front or is it the turbine?
They always say landing light. We got a landing light, the wings hanging off.
Landing light. I got a flat tire. The plane got a flat tire, a front flat tire once at the gate. And they pulled us back a little bit, and we were all sitting there while they fixed it. And no crap, I felt the jack actually going chikum, chikum, chikum on the plane. I'm like, this shouldn't be.
You don't
This
want
shouldn't
that.
They shouldn't change a tire on a plane like you do on an old Buick.
You'd be happy they didn't use a can of Fix-A-Flat.
You just see the
Stand and
Fix-A-Flat
go.
roll out onto the runway. This guy's kicking it real discreetly under a dumpster.
Three more flights out of this tire. Don't worry about it.
I was on a U.S. Air flight one time. and I was on a U.S. Air flight. I'm in the emergency row. I look on the wing, and there's silver tape, like the duct tape that you use.
Oh, I've seen that.
And it's
crap, yeah.
peeling up. And I
Yep.
call the flight attendant. I'm like, there's tape on the wing of this plane. And she's like, well, it's supposed. I'm like, get the pilot.
It's supposed to.
There's
He's like
tape.
William Shatner.
There's a man on the wing.
Sir, don't
A man
worry.
on the wing.
Duct tape, sir.
They actually had to.
I saw the man on the wing.
They delayed the flight, and the guy had to come and re-put the so. It's like this metal tape they use, but it was actually
Yeah, it's
peeling up.
it's just like duct tape, only it's got an aluminum top instead of a like rubberized one. It's still they duct taped the wing.
yeah. They put some on the wing.
That's wonderful.
No, but they seriously, they
good.
have stock lines just like comedians. Like, hey, I don't kick the broom out of your hand. I talked to this. Hey, we got a landing light out. I talked to this pilot one time when I was in St. Louis, and I was talking about
Enough about St. Louis.
I just had a
Later longer.
I just had an aborted landing.
Ooh,
We were flying.
it's a messy one.
Yeah.
Big hanger through the plane.
Big sad woman tucked off in an alleyway. Get rid of this.
We're landing in a dumpster.
So we end up.
Hold on, there's a happy single guy as your flight is aborted. Hey.
So, anyways, long story short, before you guys get back to the fetus jokes, the guy we ended up as we looped around. You know, the guy ended up saying that there was a vehicle or something like that on the runway. And I remember when I was telling the pilots the story, they go, what did they say? And I said, they said that there was a vehicle on the runway. And all three of them started laughing. I think I've used that one.
Oh, yeah.
And so I go, well, what does that mean? He goes, it could have meant anything. It could have meant there was actually a vehicle on a runway. There was another plane coming at you. Or
That's a vehicle. A
Yeah.
plane is a vehicle.
They tell you what is going to keep you quiet. If you're sitting on the runway and they tell you, hey, listen, we're not taking off because we have too many flights and we screwed up, you would be furious. They tell you, we're missing a part. People say, well, I better shut up. A part sounds important.
Hey.
I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
I was on a flight.
Better here than in the air.
Yeah, right.
I was on a flight one time. It was cross country, and I'm like, we were delayed taking off. And at first they said it was weather, and they're like, we're going to be delayed because the Jews control the media. How that fixes it.
That shuts everybody right up.
Everyone
Okay.
just went, yes, okay, they do.
Of course, I
Well, we'll
understand
sit
that.
here a while. Yes.
They use that one in the Midwest and in the South. Everybody's like, that's understandable.
All right, this side of the show is going to end. Hey, Vinny, I got your bit.
Go ahead.
Dirty Matt Roloff when the show comes back on the air.
All right, I'll do it.
Little People, Big World. We'll have you come in and we'll have you record some Dirty Matt Roloff lines, and then we'll splice it into the actual show.
All right,
It'll be
guys.
terrific for everyone. There you go. There's your bit.
We got Carrot Top at 9:30 on XM.
Just saw him on the CW11 here in
he's
New
scary.
York.
A big boy.
He was doing something. He laid down and then pulled a traffic cone out of his shirt.
And then he did 4 push-ups. The big boy.
He's jacked.
Yeah, he's testing positive, I'm sure. That boy can hit a home run or two.
I know.
I mean, a couple of things.
Put him in the lineup.
Do you really need steroids in comedy?
I don't know. I don't get it. He looks a little freaky, doesn't he?
He's jacked.
Dude, the entire comedy world made fun of his act for 10 years, 15. He couldn't take it anymore.
Now he's kicking ass.
I was on a flight one time, and I'm like, why was this flight aborted? And I looked at it, and it had a big tongue and a Pete Rose wig. I'm like, it should have been.
All right, Bill Burr at the Stress Factory all weekend long. Vinnie Brand's club there. And what's the phone number again, Jimmy, for Bill Burr tickets?
It really is the greatest club, man.
Oh, wait. For the number, I heard a gentleman stepped up to the plane's hangar and kicked it with a Doc Martin.
Well, you know what it is? The father of the one plane found out that it was an African Airlines plane and demanded that the American airliner flight be aborted. You ain't parking that in my hangar. 732-545-4242 is the club. It's a great club, and Billy, of course, a great comic.
Oh, yeah.
We'll sell
Bill's
out.
going to kill.
All right, we're out. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
And here we are at XM Satellite Radio. Some kind of problem in New York. I don't know. Construction workers again.
I think it was a power outage due to some type of construction problem.
At the new studio. And we're going to be in the new studio starting Monday. We start that old gag Monday where we go from one studio to the other. But but it's a state-of-the-art brand new studio. We're really excited to see it. We're going to check it out today. We got to leave a little early today to check out some new equipment. So
I can't wait to see the problems we have with brand new equipment.
Oh, it's going to be great.
yeah, but it'll be all right. I mean, I saw the place about a month ago. You guys are going to be amazed. I mean, it's in a glass box. They're working on bleachers for the listeners. There's going to be like 10 or 12 flat screens all over the place with different stations tuned in. State-of-the-art Pal Talk cameras that are way better than the ones we're using now.
I purposefully stayed out of it.
I can't wait.
But this morning, the show had to be in the bullpen for a while.
Yeah.
You're waiting for a
Yeah,
part.
we're in the bullpen.
We couldn't get it out.
Yeah, we should have just told the listeners that there was a problem with some of the equipment
Yeah.
and not really gotten specific.
We're waiting for a part.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on.
It's
but,
weather.
But
It's
we're
weather.
here.
Weather-related problem with the show.
Construction workers blow.
Yeah.
You should be happy listening to nothing while we're getting that worked out.
Sit tight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sit tight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show was on time, but our gate isn't available yet. We're going to have to sit here for a while, but we'll keep you updated. Let you know when we're going to be able to
The
get the
second I get
show.
any information,
Yeah, the second I get any information, we'll pass it along to you here on the flight deck. Go fuck yourself.
I'm as pissed off as you are.
dude, they're probably flying remote control.
Yeah.
They just have some guy,
oh, would that be
some
amazing?
guy up in the tower just making up shit.
That's the whole reason the door has to be closed and locked now. Had nothing to do with 9/11. It's they figured out how to just remote pilot every plane, and they have a recording up there that the pilot just talks
They
to you.
just have an out-of-work actor come walking out on the end of it. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I landed the plane. Guy's like 18.
Hey, where are
He's
you?
just trying to get somewhere, too. That's his seat.
Hey, real, I gotta interrupt. Instant feedback. Nick H, did you just hear what the fuck we said? Holy shit, you start half an hour late and leave half an hour early. You guys are liars and suck cock.
Nick H.
There was a fucking power outage in New York. We sat around here and fucking jerked off for a half hour.
Oh,
It
I'd
wasn't
love
our
to hear
fault.
a pilot talk like that. That would be great. We're sitting on the runway because we can't fucking leave. That's why.
These guys-
Because the fucking plane's not ready. We're out of fucking gas. Sit down. It's a full flight, asshole.
Shut up.
These guys got to chill the fuck out. We just explained
Did you
exactly
listen?
what happened, and then the instant feedback is still coming in. What the fuck, guys? Why are you calling it in today?
What an idiot.
If you had a Pal Talk camera, you would have seen that we were just sitting around waiting, jerking off, talking about nonsense, waiting for the power outage to be fixed in New York.
And then the first thing we said when we got on was there was a power outage at XM. That's why we weren't on. And then the guy writes, dude, it's the don't listen type fucking angry guy. Oh, blow. You fucking mother. You fucking mother.
Now
I
we
don't know what
leave
she
at
does.
10:30.
Hey, that was old school.
That's
I like
it.
That. Your mother.
Your mother. You never even had to say what your mother did or what she did. Just your fucking mother. Your mother. Hey, your mother.
All right, listen. Bullshit was said on Fox News. We've been waiting to play this on XM. This is a great
What?
This is a great clip. Happened about an hour ago.
You were covered in bees, and you didn't want to run inside because you didn't want them to swarm all over your wife.
Yeah, he came to the front door, and he pounded on it, and I opened the door, and he was standing there, and he said, "Don't open the door, you'll get bees in there." And I said, "Bullshit, excuse me," and plugged him back in.
Oh, man. Hey, they all started laughing.
And he said, "Don't open the door, you'll get bees in there." And I said, "Bullshit, excuse me," and plugged him back in.
Right. Well, Bonnie,
We got all kinds of language on here this morning, don't we?
Oh, my.
They don't have a delay on that channel?
Yeah, what the hell? Are they crazy?
I don't know.
You know, if you see some little old lady, if you got that button, you're like, I can finish my breakfast bagel.
There's going to be no problem with this old bat.
Hey, started rubbing my cunt.
It is ridiculous that
bee flew up my asshole.
Yeah.
That's right. It sat on my clit. I think it was the queen because they all joined it.
It is ridiculous that they don't allow bullshit and fuck on TV. Every single person that's watching TV uses the damn.
You know how shocked they were?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh my,
I think they're shocked because it came out of an old broad.
Yeah.
I would love to hear the control booth. Who the fuck let bullshit go out?
Yeah.
How the fuck did that happen? What asshole?
Yeah, exactly.
You're fired, you piece of shit, scumbag, cocksucker. Someone said shit.
Can't let that shit over the air, you fucking douchebag. The fuck is this?
you were covered in bees, and you didn't want to run inside because you didn't want them to swarm all over your wife.
Yeah, he came to the front door, and he pounded on it, and I opened the door, and he was standing there, and he said, "Don't open the door, you'll get bees in there." And I said, "Bullshit, excuse me," and drug him back in.
You know what's funny?
We got all kinds of language on here this morning, don't we?
Only that kind of story goes with that accent.
Yeah.
And they came up, and there was a badger stuck to his head. And I was like, "Don't open the door, he's going to rip your fucking foot off, excuse me." That's only with that accent. You never hear that. That shit just doesn't happen.
Certain accents you don't hear certain things with. Like you're never going to hear, "So I saw her, and I said, you know what? Color doesn't matter. They're in love."
And then we have another one, even with the same theme. A newscaster has no script, panics, and starts cursing.
No, good. I love these guys.
Yeah, this one's pretty good, too.
When that teleprompter goes out, they just wink out.
You should call this moments of honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they're finally just being the real
They have to be their real selves. That must horrify a newscaster when that teleprompter goes black or just stops. And they're just, and then in the city today, they start drooling. I like to make werewolf movies.
You got the old one, E-Rock?
You know what that's like?
There's a few that we really like. Go ahead, Bill.
My mother can play the piano, but only if she has piano music in front of her. So she's like totally tone deaf, but her parents made her go. So she can play any song you want within reason. Reasonable difficulty. But the second you take the music away, she's like,
lost.
Clang, 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 clang.
I see Bill's mother playing Swanee River.
You know what's funny? She probably has the music to that. She's like, "Wow, that's good music."
Here it is.
The news.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Chris Van Horn. The accident happened before 11 o'clock last night on Highway 99 at Avenue 24, about 3 miles north of the Kern County line.
The big rig careened through the center median into the northbound lane and struck two vehicles head-on. The first vehicle that struck head-on contained 2 adult passengers.
We need to start over then. I'm sorry, I didn't write that script, and shit, that's not the right one.
It never happened. It never happened. It never happened.
Why do you need script to figure out what happened? Big rig hit a passenger with 2 people, and they are fine, apparently. Just hobbled away with a scratch.
You tell where the script got fucked up, though. A big rig hit a family of 8, and they danced because it was snowing. There's a copy error.
Shit. We're going to have to fucking do... Oh, fuck. Shit.
We should stay with this subject. We got a couple more examples. Which one you want to do? Just play either one there, E-Rock.
Now in world news, police in Portugal now have a description of a... let me find that script here. I apologize. Here we are. Police in Portugal now have a description of a man they believe may be involved in the case of a missing 4-year-old British...
Was that guy scrambling?
Oh, wow. And we got one more? All right, here's one more.
A local man spots something suspicious and he decides to spring into action. He has done something that is very good. Port St. Lucie police need to know if you have seen anything of the man who exposed himself to several women and children. They released this composite sketch.
He turns
good.
He turns into Brian Regan.
And it's good, is it?
Something good.
It's Goodson.
I don't think they're even listening to what they're saying. They're just
that's
reading.
What we've always said.
It's just reading.
Yeah.
And the second it winks out, they are gone and lost.
He sprung, and that was very good.
And that was good. And boom goes dynamite.
Right. And the one clip you can hear in the background, the guy say, "You're live."
Yeah. Oh, God.
Just in case you thought they were taping that. Yeah, and then we got the sports anchor farting, of course. Might as well play all of them today.
Fuck. Excuse me.
He'll be back. Last night, round 2, I was around 2 o'clock in the morning, you see, G. I was flipping channel on ESPN2. They had vintage McDonald's All-American High School Dunk Contest.
Guy blasts one.
That's great.
That was a loud one.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny if it was Sue Simmons.
She just leans over a little. Just that cheek up.
Or it was Diane Sawyer, and she actually turned to open her asshole and let it fire out.
Lit it.
Thank God I didn't shit myself.
See her light her fart.
People are asking, why is Matt Roloff on your show cursing?
Potty mouth midget.
Yeah.
Dirty midget.
Call them little people.
The primary purpose of the book was to really sit down and try to sort of put into our own words kind of what makes our family tick and, you know, what we're about and what we believe in. And the way we sort of organized those thoughts was to actually went on the internet and we Googled up values, you know, our family values. And there's a list of, you know, hundreds of different words that describe a value. And we passed that list around the dinner table and everybody put a little star by the value that was important to them.
None of that happened. Shut up. No one does that.
The one that we had more
that
than
sounds like you as a teenager.
Were the one these must be our family values.
Little Vinny.
Yeah, little Vinny.
Little Vinny.
We all looked at the word miscarriage and thought, lucky devil.
It is so creepy how exact that one is there. Sorry, Vinny, but
I love it.
There you go. We got another one? Damn, all right, let's play this one. Which one? What?
We have a couple there. Which one?
Oh,
just either one, man.
Oh, one.
Tomorrow will be their first game of the new year, and Casey Walkup tells us their resolution is to toughen up.
Cover the Thunder enters 2007 with an 11-14-2 record. That's 20 games out of
Hey, fuck off, Buzz.
So their New Year's resolution is to simply win more games.
Oh, man. There's someone who thought his mic was off.
Oh, that's great.
Ooh, hot mic. Wow, he was pissed at Buzz, whoever that was. Who was it? The director?
Yeah.
That was the
Probably
director.
talking in his ear or something?
Yeah.
His earpiece?
Oh, hey, fuck off.
Yeah, but you got to think that would be picked up by another mic in the studio unless
there probably wasn't any studio mics on. They were like yeah.
Oh, probably went to a tape piece or something?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, that guy is mad.
And finally, one more. Oh, this is Bob Novak and James Carville.
James Carver.
Yeah, let's
We just talked to the senator from Oklahoma, Senator Tom Coburn. Everybody in the establishment was against him. She might get elected. Let me finish what I'm going to say, James, please. I know you hate to hear me, but you have to.
He's got to show these right-wingers that he's got backbone. That's right. The Wall Street Journal editorial page is watching you. Show them you're tough.
Well, I think that's bullshit, and I hate that. Just let it go.
Okay, James, what do you think, though, seriously, about this Senate race, James, that basically the Catherine Harris and Bill Nelson
Novak walked off.
What do you think? Why? What will that mean?
Because he just said bullshit.
Yeah, he just walked off.
And he's sitting there thinking about it and probably started sweating.
Went off
like,
fired.
Shit.
Is that why somebody just said just let him go?
Just let it go.
Or let him go. I don't know.
Or, yeah.
And someone's requesting, I don't know this one, the Swedish game show chick puking.
You can't. It's a video though. It doesn't do anything.
Video.
Yeah, right.
There's no good to hear it.
I mean, I got it in front of me. It's not worth playing.
No, because you can't. Well, you might hear a blah, but it's in Swedish. You can't hear, meaning that you can't hear the talking. Like I don't know how she recovered. I've watched it, but you can't. It's auditory. I mean,
well, Dan from PA, you guys have to check out the Swedish game show host chick puking as a caller is talking. But it's not worth playing on the radio.
Try, give it a shot. Because the puke's in the very beginning.
All right. Phone ring.
Ja, hallå?
Ja, hallå?
Hej, vet du?
Niklas?
Hej, Niklas. Vad har du för svar till mig?
Tölp.
All right.
I did play that.
All right, that is pretty good. Oh, God. What happens there?
She just puked.
Oh,
God.
God.
On the video, you could see her puking. That's got to be morning sickness, right?
Or something like that.
She was probably fucking hammered or hungover. That's me in the parking lot.
Hitting that nice shiny.
Hallå?
Wait.
Ja, hallå?
Hej, vet du?
Niklas?
Hej, Niklas. Vad har du för svar till mig?
Tölp.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Woo! Okej. Jag säger bara så här.
She came
Jag
back?
måste bara tala om en sak nu. Jag har mens.
All right.
Yeah, she just continued.
She came right back?
I missed the opening of the clip. I'm like, where does she puke? And I had to actually rewatch it. I'm like, wow, okay, she just recovered nicely.
Maybe someone put puke here on the teleprompter. Puke at this spot. Okay.
There's a clip on YouTube. Somebody pukes during a drum solo and keeps going.
Wow.
Is just sort of playing the snare and just like Monty Python-esque. It's the weirdest thing because you want to laugh at him, but the fact that he continues,
He
that it
still
becomes
plays.
like this. I think that's kind of a rock and roll moment.
Guy rocks.
Yeah.
We got
I
the
bet
video.
he's doing heroin.
Got the video playing right now. Waiting for the puke. Tom on Long Island, go ahead.
Morning, guys. How you doing? Yeah, that woman, there were on some of the videos, there were subtitles. She puked because she explained twice to the crowd that she's having painful menstrual cramps.
Oh.
Menstrual cramps.
That was because of PMS.
Wow. Yeah, some of them
How'd you like to marry that one?
Oh, is he puking right there?
Yeah, well, she got game, though. She came right back and said it, though.
Yeah,
Certainly
she definitely
did.
came back. Thanks, Tom.
This guy's rocking.
No, he's playing a great solo, man. All of a sudden he looks to the left.
How do you know it's a great solo?
He's so good he pukes. I don't know.
Yeah. So happy with himself. Look at Steve
Here he
watching.
goes. There he goes.
The guy goes, oh.
This part of the show.
Oh, he's really power booting. That's why they're screaming.
But he never stops.
He doesn't stop. Holy shit.
Wow.
He comes back again.
Oh, my. It's like Pat from Munaki on the drum
That's
set.
amazing.
Oh, my God.
He still plays.
Still puking and playing.
Projectile vomiting.
Now that's a drum solo.
And he's
Then
back.
he goes back. He's back.
All right, now he's back.
A little stage fright. I don't know what it was. Heroin.
He puked at least, 6 to 8 times?
Could have been some drinking, bad pussy.
Well, to put it in the context of this show, I'd say a little about a half gallon of eggnog.
Yeah. Ooh, good one. Steve, anything like that ever happen in Foundry? When you're recording Pendulum?
Just from the audience.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Jim.
There's always time for a jab.
Yeah, let's say hi to Charles in Delaware. Charles?
Good morning, guys. I was wondering if we could hear one of the audio clips from yesterday of Bill's sweet old grandma trying out for her first acting job.
Oh, boy, they don't forget Bill.
What is that?
Well, they never forgot the abuse your grandma took on this radio show. And yesterday we were playing 8-track porn.
You ever hear of this?
Well, I was talking about Bill O'Reilly's grandmother, not Bill Burr's grandmother yesterday.
Dummy.
Bill O'Reilly.
No, I know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But this guy's trying to bring Bill Burr's grandma back into the fold.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
This is, it's called, audio porn.
Okay.
It was back in, I guess, the 70s. It was on an 8-track. And you'd pop this in and, I don't know, jerk off to it. It's erotic vignettes done on
Why are you acting like
audio
you didn't have
tape.
it the second it came out, just like the iPhone?
I would not have had that. I think I had an 8-track player.
Danny's working on part 3. We should have it in, I don't know, half hour here.
The acting is horrendous. And for some reason, they just seem angry. They all seem angry with each other. No matter how good the sex is going, they're just mad. But
it's American
it's so
porn.
70s, and it's not from a porn movie. There was never any film to this. It's just audio, like they were doing a radio show or something.
Well,
it's like the old time radio broadcast.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to fuck you in your dumper.
Well, we got the
and now,
Pennsylvania 6-9000.
Right after this, we're going to listen to Benny Goodman. But first, yes, I'm going to fuck your mouth.
Let's play it for Bill. Just the first clip here.
Hello? Carol, you fucking whore.
Honey, that's a hell of a way to talk to your best girl buddy. What the fuck are you bitching about?
You know damn good and well what I'm talking about, you bitch. You fucked Joe the bartender last night and he wasn't worth shit. I sucked his joint for 30 minutes and his prick was like a piece of spaghetti. To crown it off, the bastard had the nerve to laugh when it wouldn't come up.
Is that the vagina monologue?
It doesn't that sound awful?
Oh, that's really, yeah.
Well, this was
well.
This is pre-internet where anything is exciting.
What the hell is going on?
I'm coming, you dumb bitch.
Who the hell is there?
Oh, nobody, you dumb bitch. I couldn't wait anymore. I'm climbing the damn walls. Oh, I told you I had a banana up my cunt. Oh, God, it's good.
Are these like phone sex auditions?
A lot of food references.
This has nothing to do
I just wish
with
I had
anything we're
another one
familiar
up
with.
my ass.
Movies, phone
You
sex.
dirty bitch. With you, anything goes. I have to admit, when it comes to fucking, you're a genius. I've always used carrots.
Oh, but this is smoother and thick all the way.
Prefers bananas over carrots.
Yeah, we got part 3. Actually, we got the finale of The Delivery Boy.
Oh, good.
I thought it was over, man. She was licking his sweaty balls when we last left
Yeah,
her.
he had instructed her to lick his sweaty balls. Actually, have that one here? No.
You know what that reminds
I have the sweaty balls? I do have sweady balls?
Well, actually, hey, let me just play the whole clip.
Okay.
This is where we left everybody.
I'll play the whole clip.
And this is where we're going to pick up the story in about 10 or 15 minutes.
Good.
But this is where we left you with the 8-track porn.
Oh, when the hell are you gonna fuck me?
Don't be so damned impatient.
See?
Carol's right. You're built like a brick shithouse. Baby, when you're through working on me, I'm gonna suck that sweet little cunt of yours dry.
Oh, you sucked me.
That's good.
Suck me.
Work your way down to my stomach.
This is just creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delivery boy sounds like he's 62.
Yeah, we said that yesterday, Vinny. You're right on with us. Like a delivery boy. He's like in his 50s.
Yeah, I'm the delivery boy.
I think you're my accountant.
See?
23 skidoo.
Yeah. Suck my cock or it's curtains for you.
There hasn't been a white delivery boy since 1957, man. What the fuck?
Bill made a good point, though. This was pre-internet, obviously.
Yeah.
And anything was exciting.
Everything
like, we are
was
so
exciting.
jaded now by what we can find on the internet. You just don't remember how hard it was to get really good porno.
I mean, stand-up when this was coming out was Take My Mother, Please.
Yeah, that was...
This guy's a genius.
That's great stuff.
But 8 tracks, that's the 70s. There had to be porn in the 70s. That's when
there's porn, but there weren't many places, especially for like if you're in your teens, you're in high school or something, and you want to watch some porno.
Right.
There wasn't many places to go and get it. You could get magazines, maybe Playboy and Penthouse or Swank.
How was that done back
something like
then?
that.
Did you guys get like a reel-to-reel player?
I actually got an 8mm movie of porno.
Where did you buy it?
It was a stag reel. No, I don't know what the fuck it was.
It's great when you're watching and the tape rips right now.
Yeah.
Get the tape quick.
And all my friends knew I had this thing. I don't even know where I got it from. I think like an uncle was like, "Here, check this out."
You got it at the Elks Club.
The Elks Club. Here, son, pass this around. You boys will like this.
It'll put hair on your chest.
It'll put as much hair on your chest as every woman's pussy in this thing. You should see all the big, fat, hairy pussies.
And then where did you watch it?
So that was just it. I didn't have a projector to play this in. So I went to my school and asked if I could borrow a projector from one of the AV guys. And he let me borrow a projector. And we went to a friend's house that lived like real close to the school and just watched this porno movie. No sound because it was just,
Yeah, but that must have just been the most amazing thing ever, though.
It was so great. I was so like worked up and heated up. You're like shaking, trying to get the film through the little gears and stuff. And it's just, oh, here it goes. Oh. And then it's just some like, it looked like it was done in a warehouse. A long shot, kind of. You barely got any real close-ups, and it was just some hairy hippie guy fucking some hairy hippie chick. And it got right to fucking. And it was great, It was just like, oh, this is the best shit ever. We watched it like 80 times.
You've always been on the cutting edge of technology.
Always had to be. My friends are very thankful.
Wow. Let's play the rest of the clip. This is where we left you guys yesterday, and then Danny's coming in with the new stuff.
Dick with your fingers. Oh, yeah. Now, between my legs and around my balls.
I'll circle around and tie me a sheep shank.
Stomach, you dumb bitch. Now, work your way down from my shoulders.
Anything you say, you cocksucker.
Oh, that's it, baby. Yeah. Now down my back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good, baby. Oh, you got a hell of a touch with your tongue. Oh, yeah, you're a natural-born fuck machine.
Was this looped?
What about the
This
cheek
guy
of
doesn't
my
sound like
ass?
he's actually getting his dick sucked.
Yeah. Hey, honey. Oh, that's great. Now lick my sweaty balls.
Now lick my sweaty balls.
That was the cliffhanger. That's where we left you yesterday.
Yeah.
So
when we last left you, will the delivery boy get his sweaty balls licked?
You don't have high blood pressure.
I like how completely matter of fact it was. Okay, now lick my sweaty balls now.
All right. Whoa, look at the time. Lick my sweaty balls.
It's like the end of Batman, remember?
Yes. When we last left you. Will she lick his sweaty balls? Will he come in her face? Is she a cocksucker?
Tune in next time.
Find out this and more.
All right, so Danny's going to bring in the conclusion to the delivery boy.
The thrilling
episode.
conclusion.
Yeah. And Carrot Top is here. So we should take a quick break, bring Carrot Top in here, and we'll continue.
All right.
All right, it's Opie and Anthony. Coming back with a little Foundry, huh? Foundry music?
Did you play Foundry? Oh, is that why Steve ran out of here all upset?
You can barely hear it, though. Crank it up, man. Let's get to the hook.
This is
Pendulum,
band.
right?
Of course it is. That's his only hit. This isn't even a hit.
Oh, it's just looped? All right. It's Opie and Anthony, Bill Burr, Stress Factory all weekend long. And now we say good morning to Carrot Top in studio.
Yes.
Way over here in the lounging chairs.
Yeah, you're sitting on the lounging chair.
Nice. This is nice.
Yeah,
gigantic.
It's a nice setup.
He's just. I'm looking at his tricep. I'm like, he's huge.
Yeah,
If he backhands me, I'm dead.
I want to see Carrot Top comics. You know, you're carrying crap around all day. You know?
I want to see you just drill your fist right in the I tell you, I mean,
Vinny works out a little bit. I think he could take it.
Yeah, I could probably take the shot, but I don't know if I want to.
No, you don't.
Gigantic.
Carrot Top. What do we, you know?
Yeah, right? What's he going to do to you, right?
Yeah, how old are you?
42.
42?
Yeah.
How old are your biceps? Brand new?
No, this is a lot of work. I was always an athlete as a kid, but I mean, yeah, it's every day.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
People tell me I have a gym body, but I mean, like, when I look at you, I'm like, that's what a guy is. Right.
Well, not everybody.
J-I-M.
Oh, yeah.
I have to sit up because they're putting a camera on me. I don't want to look like I don't want to look like you.
There's nothing you could do.
I know.
To look like you're in any
You
kind
really
of
are.
shape.
He's dwarfing you right now, Vinny. He is a midget. Vinny Randy is a fucking midget.
He's just fucking. You're jacked up. When did you start doing that?
This morning, yesterday.
Just yesterday. It took that quick.
I lifted my whole life. I just think people taking notice to it because I was always, I just bought smaller shirts. They come in men's.
Smaller shirts?
Yeah, that's the way. That's the best way to.
I remember years ago watching you, though, and not recalling such big
I tried
arms.
to wear as big a shirt as you because I knew I'd get fucking shit for it.
Right.
And wear a big shirt.
The growth is a little Barry Bonds-like in terms of its.
That's so funny, but yeah, nothing.
Nothing?
You've never done the roids?
My dick, no. That's
No roids?
No Bonadooch.
No, no. But I saw him and he was like, "How do you keep all this in your mouth?" He's already got the veins popping on his forehead. He was actually injecting while he was talking to me. How the fuck you get this? Strange. Some guy actually said that though at Mandalay Bay Pool. Hey, it's Bonaducci. And I was like, fuck. Damn it. That's the first time in my life someone's ever said that. So I need to stop training or something.
Can you even scratch your back anymore? I mean,
I'm not back.
It's those 3 shows Saturday night with all those front
balls.
Yeah. Sweaty balls. You must be just sick of it though. Like everybody's got to be like, "Hey, Carrot Top, you're big."
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. You ought to just really start punching people that say that.
That would be great.
It's
That
like,
would make news.
Don't ask fucking Carrot Top anything about his muscles. He punches you in the face.
We took a pic together at Tough Crowd when he did Tough Crowd, and like you're wearing an open shirt, and just the definition on your pecs, and I'm just like standing there like such a non-man, just like a little fat-faced fan. Something a little uncomfortable about you looking at the definition on his pecs.
I was feeling all good about me.
Your arm looks like Carrot Top's cock.
it was just showing off his bicep there.
Yeah.
It was impressive until he walked in the room. Fuck, Carrot Top.
Great, man.
Fuck, man.
Carrying all my hate mail around,
That must be it.
Yeah.
You've caught a lot of shit throughout the years, man, right? You've caught
absolutely. Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna
catch a lot of shit during his 40-year career in comedy.
Nice. We were talking about that. You're going to anyhow. So you're not going to please everybody, so.
Yeah.
Get your fan.
Well, in a way, we can understand it's, we being shock jocks, have taken some shit in New York, especially with the elite of New York radio. They don't like what we do. They consider it a little lowbrow and things like that. And they're constantly bashing us on message boards and things like that. And then you realize we've been here like fucking 10 years.
Right.
You know?
In New York alone.
So, if we got fired tomorrow, they couldn't say anything. But still, it's like, hey, fucking failures.
Yeah.
Fucking guys are going to be out of here in a month, I bet.
I get it all the time. People are like, there'll be a comic in the club. He'll be playing the State Theater right around the corner from me. Never comes to say hello. Doesn't matter. But there's 1,800 people. They're lined up everywhere. And I got some guy with 104 people in my room. He's going, hey, prop guy. Yeah, well, why don't you find some props, jerk off, because I can't put my kids through college on your numbers. You're fucking killing me. But please write some prop jokes. Props get a bad, it's like anything else you do in comedy. It's almost like me and Colin were talking one time about like planes. I'm like, yeah, man, I can't even do this plane joke or McDonald's or whatever. He goes, why the fuck not? Like, why would you allow the hacks to hijack every subject like that if you got something original? So it's the same with props because so many shitty prop acts. Right. It's like a guy that's like really good at it.
It did get a stigma of just like being a hack because so many hacks would come out and try to do prop acts.
Well, I tell the guys, the elite guys, I'll say, okay, well, write a couple jokes. It's so easy to do. Write some prop jokes for me right now. Here's some shit. Write some jokes. How bad is it? Do it.
But he gave literally shit, which is hard to work with.
Well, it pisses people off because I'm like, and they get mad at me because I'm like, listen, if a guy does what he does and he's good at what he does, leave him the fuck alone. The guy's filling a theater, and you can't write what he's writing.
Carrot Top's here.
I'm also afraid. That's why I'm saying this shit. Let me explain before Carrot Top
He's my spokesperson.
Why do you feel this way till he sat next to me?
This is what Vinny's. He's trying to book him at his club.
Right.
That's exactly what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
He owns a comedy club.
Thank you.
And I'll tell you, Carrot Top, someone was trashing you, but I defended you. You're so full of shit.
Let me tell you something.
He's filling the State Theater.
If he wasn't this fucking big, I'd be trashing him right now.
Oh, you're full of
You
shit.
want him in the club, you phony cunt.
He can't speak in the club.
Exactly.
If he could be real my club, there's
Vinny,
no
he could be
room.
raping children if he fills State Theater. You book him at the club. You fucking phony.
Hey, if you're a good child raper and you're good at it,
We can put you.
You're probably saying to that guy with 104 seats, no, but just keep doing what you're doing.
no, there's 104 seats. I never tell them to keep doing what they're doing. Change what you're doing.
How long was the phone call that night?
So you're still selling a lot of tickets, man. Because you were like, it was known you were like a fucking over $1 million a year college act. I mean, he was fucking making huge money before he was truly a famous guy.
Well, Vegas. I'm just there every night now. We just do the Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas thing now.
Great. Yeah. We just do
Wow.
that and you go home.
What is that like, though? Do you just like totally avoid the casino at this point?
Yeah, for the most part you do. I mean, unless when I hit the clubs,
Yeah.
But usually I do the show and you go home.
Or the Bunny Ranch. I've heard
the Bunny Ranch. Yeah, it's always fun. It's a little far from Vegas, but.
You fuck a lot of broads there? I'm gonna pull a train with Carrot Top. I won't be the lead. I'll just take I'll take what he's done with because I don't want to fucking follow that.
Regis, they asked me the same thing yesterday. Regis was like,
Yeah.
"What about the Bunny Ranch?
How many girls do you fuck over there? Tell me, Carrot Top. Do you pull out the props when you bang these chicks?
I love Regis.
I do, yeah.
Carrot Top is in the Bunny Ranch and does push-ups. Where can I warm up?
You know what you should have pulled out on Regis' show? A healthy heart.
You're awful.
What the hell is that thing? Ain't one stitch in that.
You live in Vegas?
Yeah.
Makes it a little easier. You must have a nice spread out there.
It's all right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. I bet you it's pretty impressive.
You live near anybody?
Michael Jackson.
You live really?
Not a joke. Yeah, like 2 streets over.
I thought he lived in the Middle East.
He lives in north central Vegas.
So that was all fake footage.
You know, I
They
don't
just
know.
got him out in the sand. Said they were in Saudi Arabia. He's actually in Vegas.
That's the word on the street that he's got. That's his house. Is that you can see the Ferris wheel, and it's kind of weird.
Jesus.
Man.
Yeah.
You're going to be testifying soon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what did you see coming out of the house?
A little hairless Asian boy.
Vietnamese boys.
Yeah.
Explain to us with this toilet bowl with wheels. Could you just tell us what happened?
No, it'll be a stockade with a tear bucket. That's what Michael uses.
How long ago, and what made you just decide, I'm going to put these two things together, take it on stage?
I'm not a good comic like these other comics, the stand-ups, and I knew that right away. I had the visual thing.
Did you try it on stage, like regular straight stand-up comedy?
Stand-up, and I had like 1 or 2 props, and it turned out to be what it worked. It was like
that was
a Crime Watch sign or something. And I had, hey, how good's the Crime Watch and not watching their signs? You know, it's like
all right, that's
fucking
good.
sign. Like, that's good. Jackson, the lady that used to book a club, who now I think manages Larry the Cable Guy or something. So it's interesting.
Oh, he's making shit money.
Yeah, talking about money. Yeah, I'm making
poor guy. We should have a benefit for him.
He's got to make $50-$60 a night.
Perhaps more than that, Anthony.
Yeah, a lot of dough. So I don't know, just gotta work down is what it was, you know? I had a billion comics saying, lose the fucking props. And I'm like, I'm carrying them. You don't have to worry about them.
Do you still make these things yourself, or do you just design them and have somebody else build them for you?
Sweat kid.
There's like this fucking, I just picture the Carrot Top factory, like you're sitting there drawing up these blueprints that are all, it started out with you
really
just in the
just
garage.
Not that exciting. It's just duct taped and glued on and tried.
Yeah.
I used to work with the legendary Wood, who's another prop actor comedians love, and he's just a fucking animal. He just throws his shit all over the floor. People want to punch him in the face on the show because he's like aggressive with the audience. He's like, hold a strainer over his head, and he goes, I'm under a fucking strain. Yeah, just laugh. Yeah. He's a funny.
I'm under a fucking strain.
You look back on prop acts jokes that you did at the beginning and think, oh, that sucked. How did I do that? Because comics look back and they say, you know, that sucked when I did that.
Why you explain to him what comics do?
God, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I don't like to ask straight questions, but I want to know. Does he look back and say,
I think everybody looks back and says, yeah, my writing's gotten better or more clever. I don't know.
Right. It was a serious question.
It was a great question, Vinny.
Yeah, let me ask you.
Great question, Vinny. We're having a lot of laughs here. You just decided to turn it into Meet the Press.
Why don't you go back in the glass booth for a little while? Take a time out, will you?
So
Time out for Vinny. Time out for Vinny. Your mic's off.
Well, let me ask you another fun Vinny question. Carrot Top, did the laughs cover the tears? I'm the comedian. She's the fucking comic.
I know.
I wanted to know.
Well, you know what? It's like you became. I mean, just the name alone was such a. It's like if there's people recognize that name, Carrot Top. Everybody knows the name Carrot Top's a fucking comedian. I mean, people that don't know comic names recognize that name, even if they don't know the material, haven't seen the act.
Right.
All right, that wasn't a question.
No, that really was. Not only was it a statement, it was one of the boring varieties.
Yeah, it was as not funny as anything.
I think early on the club, like you want everyone to like you. You go to you're a comic, you go there, you want the comics like you want to get booked. So there's a lot of clubs that didn't book me because I did props. I'd kill and they'd say, if he does props, he's not going to play this club. So that kind of stuff earlier on, you're like, this sucks. And then you move on, like you say, you play State Theater, and well, fuck you won't book me at your club. I'm play the theater. So.
Like you don't get enough attention with the hair and the biceps that you paint your fingernails black.
My
what
nuts
happened?
For this too.
Did you shave your nuts too? What,
no payoff there, but I did. I have no idea.
You just decided.
I don't care about anything.
You just want to.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything.
I don't care about anything. Yeah.
I don't care about anything.
I get enough shit for what I do anyhow. Since I know he's going to say, "Oh, and now he paints his nails too." So
no, you could you could do anything. If you dressed like Oscar De La Hoya, no one would give a flying fuck if you were in a tutu and a
That's the name of his next special.
Those photos of me will surface soon. So
are there? Yeah.
We
all have them somewhere, don't we?
If you're a rock star, it's like, wow, this guy's really eccentric and like he's really cool. But if you're a comic, people are like, have you lost your fucking mind?
Yeah, it's true.
Did what the fuck? Oh yeah, the roast that you did for.
That's more like your kind of stuff. That was not. I think that's why they had me there.
The Flavor
roast. Yeah, I mean, the
roast.
roast in general is like, how many times did you say black pussy?
Yeah. Did you want to kill Greg Giraldo? Did you want to fucking?
I think he's very funny. He's one of my favorite roasters. When I watch, he's very funny.
But he was giving you some shit.
Well, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get shit. I'll take shit for like you work out or something. And they say something stupid like, "Look at his fucking face. What the fuck is his face? Look at it. What the fuck happened to you?" You're like, "What the fuck's wrong with my face?" And you're thinking, or you can rip my act because that's pretty common. But I guess looking at like I look.
He
like
went for a new angle. That's
right.
Or something.
Roasts are fucking like brutal.
No, it's brutal.
It's like
it was all me for the first. It's all been edited. The first hour was just me. I'm like, what the fuck? I think we're roasting him. So
I think when you get a bunch of comics like that together,
I knew
they
it was
just
gonna happen.
And they talk about you when you're not there. When you're there in a roast atmosphere, it's like you just fucking you were there.
No, it's brutal.
Are you talking about this clip?
Yeah, I walk up. Oh, great. Oh, you got a clip? That's nice.
Oh, fucker.
You are a big, ghoulish woman. Talking to you, Carrot Top.
No.
A ghoulish woman.
Jesus. What happened to your face?
Jesus.
You look retarded. How did you do that?
Right. It's nice.
You should have.
How did you find a plastic surgeon who could add a chromosome?
He's calling you a retard.
Well.
As a
I mean, funny. I mean, I will say that back and said that was funny. But
you appreciate the brutality as a comic.
Everyone got ripped on. Everyone got ripped.
Yeah, that roast was unreal. But if you look at those old roasts that they had when it was Dean Martin and stuff, dude, it was nothing.
No,
like they were. It was yeah. It was
they've gotten back.
It was gentle ribbing.
Well, right.
But now it's
so
just like
right.
Your mother's a cunt.
True. It is.
And they would co-sign for each other's stuff back then. Like, who was the guy who always pretended he was drunk?
Foster Brooks.
Foster Brooks. They would all laugh and stuff, right? If today Patrice would get up, you're not drunk. You're not drunk.
Yeah, just stop out in front of everybody.
Yeah. Just fucking
Speaking of that, did you guys see on YouTube that clip of Jamie Foxx just trashing that guy while the guy was trying to roast somebody?
No.
Oh my God, he kills him. He was Jamie Foxx was the host of it, so he had a lapel mic that was on, and this dude came up. It was like an Emmett Smith roast, and he starts bombing, and Jamie starts speaking into his mic, doing the guy's inner thoughts, like, I just told another joke that didn't work. Maybe I should just get off. It was hilarious, but it was one of the most brutal things I've ever seen.
I got to see that one.
Here it is. Right?
I want to actually see a YouTube video of Bill Burr watching YouTube videos. You
that's
to
all
know
I do.
every fucking
Dude,
video.
If you want any
you know what?
Go slap fight or any animal thing, I
know them all.
I watched them all.
Yeah,
love them.
We'll get that on the radio in a minute or two because it's really long. Let's say hi to Greg in California. Greg, what's up?
Hey, not much. Carrot Top, I got to congratulate you on one of the funniest scenes I've ever seen on TV. You kissed Gene Simmons on national TV. That was awesome.
Yeah, I did.
On his show? Or?
I don't know. We were doing some stupid...
Family Values.
That's when I painted my nails that day.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah. No, I don't know. They kept saying we're doing these intros, the Gene Simmons thing. And,
Kiss on lips?
No, I said we were doing like little bumpers to the show, and I said, "Listen, I'll be upstairs or something." And they kept doing something stupid. They said, "Keep fucking with them, keep fucking with them." So what else do I do? Yeah, I said, "I'll be upstairs." I was going to come out completely naked because there's only like 10 people there. And I was going to come out and say, I'll stay upstairs or something. And I kissed him on the back of his ear, and he like, what the fuck? And he really wasn't happy with it.
No.
But no. He's kind of looking at me like, you don't fucking kiss Gene Simmons. I'm like, your producer said to do it. He said, push it furthest I can push it. So, is that or blow you? So
given the choice.
You're watching A&E. I didn't do that.
Let's go to Catherine in Atlanta. Catherine, what's up?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey.
Hey, Carrot Top, I have to tell you, you did the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life at Georgia
I kissed Gene
Southern
Simmons.
back in like 92 or something.
That's when I was funny.
That's it.
That's it, 92.
What was it?
What was it? He smashed this watermelon.
No, he ordered a pizza from Domino's in Statesboro, Georgia, and our local pizza guy was like a retarded guy. And he came up on stage. Carrot Top made him wear a pair of women's underwear, and then he played
I am funny with the retards.
in strobe lights with him. It was just
all right.
I do remember that.
So you took advantage of a retarded person on stage. It's the funniest thing you've ever done. And it was in 92. Thank you. What a backhanded compliment that cunt just gave you.
92. Not since then you've done much, but 92 is really great.
You did the funniest thing. I walked into your dressing room and the retarded pizza guy was there, and you were fingering his ass, and you and your whole crew were laughing at him.
That retarded pizza boy is still in Carrot Top's trailer.
It was 1989.
Get the retarded pizza boy.
We stiffed him on the pizza. It was a rough night for him.
We told him we paid him, and he ate the money. He was all right. And he cried and punched himself until his parents came.
Some people don't understand what a compliment is.
Yeah.
Some fucking guy over the weekend, I forget where it was, it might have been Riley's when I was over there over the weekend, comes up and he's saying some shit like, he goes, man, I loved your show. I'm like, oh, thanks. He goes, when you guys were at NEW, that was when you guys were so fucking funny. I was like, thanks. He goes, you guys used to be like so all right, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know,
that was 5 years ago.
It's
Thanks,
like,
buddy.
And the guy wouldn't even tell you. He goes, nah, it's like so much shit and stuff that you can't do. He goes, you guys, man, we're so fucking don't want to hear how funny I was. God, what a douche.
Show. They say, they're in the casino, and they go, I hate you. I've always hated you. You're annoying.
Yeah, great.
I don't like you. But I came because my wife wanted me to come, and it was really better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Fuck was that?
Like, it didn't totally
set it up by first going, I fucking hate you, first of all. Let's set some standards. Nothing. I don't like anything about you. You're stupid. All that.
Yeah.
Well, but you did have fun. It was all right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Billy wants in here. Billy in New York. What's up?
Hey, Carrot Top, I'm a huge fan, dude. I thought you were great as fucking Rocky Dennis in The Mask, you retarded ginger.
To make Rocky Dennis jokes is always appropriate.
Yeah, and then you see how quickly he hung up because he was afraid you would somehow be able to punch him through the phone. That's great.
I'll find him.
Hey,
yeah, you'll get him. Track him down.
Has it ever gotten to you really badly? Like any bullshit, like where it's like, all right, man, this is fucking hurtful.
Oh no, not really. No,
he doesn't care about anything. He doesn't give a flying fuck anymore.
No, Dennis Miller one time was kind of giving me a lot of, back in the day, was giving me grief about stuff. I opened for him, and I was at a college, and I got there, and it was at Wake Forest or something, and they said, you got to do 30 minutes. And I said, I got 20, maybe. And 15 was okay. So I said, I'll stretch. So I get there, I look in the wings, and he's standing there. I remember thinking, oh, goddamn, it's Dennis Miller. He's little. I remember thinking, how fucking little he is. So I'm doing my thing, I'm looking over, and he's just pacing, and he's doing like this, what the fuck? And I'm looking, and I said, I've only been up here like 9 minutes. So he's like, come on. And the guy's like, get off. So I'm like, I leave all my shit here? And he's like, just get off. So I walked off, and I said, walked by him, and he says, you went too fucking long. Oof. As he walked by me, he did his set. He didn't feel good that night. He kept checking on the Braves game. He kept saying, where's the Braves and the so-and-so winning? It was whatever series that was.
Right.
And I came off and I said, Dennis, it was great. And he says, first thing you do is buy a fucking watch and don't go watch your time. And I said, I was supposed to do 30 minutes. I did 10.
What a douche.
Now but later on he came back and he was like, hey, what's up, Topper? You know how he is.
Yeah.
I never went long, though.
Did he get out on
I wanted
stage?
to be clear with you that I did. But no, he went on every show for about a year saying, my Topper gone down.
The guy took longer than Pericles took to conquer the Venetian Lufin.
What? Standing over here
the
like...
the crowd didn't quite get him. Because I was holding up, hey, look, it's a boot with a kickstand. It was easy. It's shiny, look. And they're like, yeah, it's college.
Just hit a pinwheel.
Yeah.
10 minutes. He gets up there, he's all smug.
Dennis Miller, I'm standing there like fucking quake, for Christ's sake.
Feel like it's 1540 and I'm here in the... What?
Oh, we made up. He's a good guy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Case Topper with a shitty head shake. Fuck you.
Fuck him.
Your fucking button-bottom suit.
Fuck him unless he's on this show.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's what we say.
I didn't like the way he didn't defend the O&A thing. I didn't like the way he didn't defend the show. Wow, It's not like it's the freedom of speech. Shut the fuck up.
That is a great, Center Square, right? In Hollywood Square, as you just did.
Whatever. Oh, yeah, Charles Nelson Miller.
No.
He's Michael J. Fox Miller.
God.
Hey, how you doing? I don't have party. Fuck you.
Oh. Yeah, Samantha. Oh.
Yeah, he trashed us, too.
Yeah, I know he did.
When we were in our latest problem there.
Like it wasn't a real freedom of speech.
Hey, E-Rock, really fast. Sandy Kane's here. Did you meet Sandy Kane in the green room?
I did not.
Hope not.
She was allegedly raped by Phil Spector back in the day.
She's an old, burlesque
She's been doing our show for years, but...
she's...
let's bring her in.
She's crazy.
Well, but...
really, literally.
Little observation. I guess the K-Rock people are going into the green room. Why?
They heard her coming in, and people from K-Rock have been peeking into the green room. She's just sitting there staring at the wall. So people have just been peeking their head in to see what she's doing. She hasn't moved.
You want to bring her in real fast?
Yeah.
Dead.
Bring in Sandy Kane.
Yeah. Where are you putting her?
Right by you.
No.
She's not going to hurt you.
No. She goes back by E-Rock.
No.
Yeah, just sit on
right between
Carrot Top's lap.
I might go over there.
Oh, God.
And
Yeah, she can. Make sure she's far away from me.
Oh.
Is she going to do a little thing on the
We got
stripper
a
pole
mic?
like she used to?
Oh, yeah.
What mic we using?
Years ago?
Vinny.
Bye, Vinny.
Sorry, Vinny.
Vinny's going to the bullpen.
Why are you taking Vinny's mic?
Vinny, you can move over there to E-Rock's mic.
Yeah, move over to E-Rock's mic.
Just because we're keeping Sandy Kane away from everybody.
Yeah, we want to keep her away.
Is she here or what?
She gets crazy.
Bring her in.
She was in the faraway green room.
Oh, okay.
She's sitting there like
She
Billy
used to
Bob
do,
in the beginning of Sling Blade, staring out that window.
Billy Bob. She used to dance in Times Square when Times Square was really seedy and bottomless and shit, like way
good old
back in the
days. Yeah,
70s.
the good days.
Yeah, the good old days.
Now it's like
Here she
Disney
is.
World down there. Right?
I know. I like the fun old day. Look at her. Here she is.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Now I can see why.
Sandy.
Now I can see why I raped her.
How you been?
Okay, I'm still breathing here.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. Hi, Carrot Top.
How are you?
Wow. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow,
you're good.
I brought dildo with me.
You're like cauliflower top.
Cauliflower top. My titties were sweating in the green room.
Evil Knievel and Dolly Parton fuck. And then,
I didn't hear that. I didn't.
I said you look great this morning.
No, he puts things together. Beautiful.
You just put that together.
Perfect at putting things together.
That's why I brought dildo with me, because I need protection here.
Is that name of your dog? I brought dildo with me.
Yeah, we know about dildo. You always bring dildo with you.
That really is a dildo.
She sounds like a character actor from the
No,
70s.
I don't want that. Don't even try. Stay there, or Steve will.
Bend over.
Well, you got to put the mic by your mouth. You can't talk into a dildo.
Hello.
No, don't. The microphone.
The collagen is interfering with the microphone.
Which one's the dick? Is it a mic or a dick?
Her hat just fell off her head.
Wow.
I wish her head was in it.
Her hat actually jumped. The wig stayed there.
Oh my god! Jump.
So anyway, I'm doing this movie about Dolly Parton. So
You are.
Yeah, I wanted to do this song called
About her in the
Rock
future?
Around Dolly Parton's Twat. So I'm wondering if that's possible to do that.
Wait,
Is that possible?
but we don't believe you're actually doing a Dolly Parton movie.
Yeah, it's set in
it's a
2008.
It's called Parton. Dolly. No, because everyone.
Dolly, we got to go back to the future.
Hey, she's a big star. She's
In this one, she gets run over by the DeLorean.
So let me do that song. We're rocking around Dolly Parton's Twat.
Are you really?
Yeah, we'll let you get to the song, but we want to.
It's Twatto. It's Twat.
It's been so long since we've seen you.
I know. So I'm the same.
Well, not really.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Why not, Opie?
A few more miles on you.
My
all bad miles.
Oh, God.
Right.
Wow.
I have that hemorrhoid, and I never let anyone fuck me in my asshole.
Wow.
Okay.
Do you really have a roid? Jesus. He doesn't believe you have a roid.
Wait, could you show Carrot Top?
Hey. Which one? She has a few hemorrhoids?
Carrot Top. She's got a.
I got a hemorrhoid, but it really works.
It's a genital
I never
wart.
let any man fuck me in my asshole. And even when they rape me, I said, no, please don't. You know, and they listen.
You know what? Look, you look like a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader opened the Ark of the Covenant.
They made it. That's why they made the cheerleaders move away from the other team's sideline.
Exactly.
Sandy K. Show Carrot Top Twatto.
And show Vinny. Vinny has not seen it.
Just move.
Hey, man. What are you doing later? Let's exchange blood tests. Is he Jewish? Is he Jewish? Do they name like that? Are you Jewish?
Yeah,
Is he circumcised?
Look how she's doing like this.
Enough, dildo.
Look how she's doing this porno humor, and then like her jokes are from
Humor,
1912.
man. Funny is funny, as Buddy Hackett would say.
Exactly.
All right.
If he wasn't dead, I understand.
Dead.
Hold on. Focus.
Focus. Who wants to do my big titties, man?
Holy, your hemorrhoid, do I?
Okay.
Yes.
I brought my big titties.
Sandy K.
Fuck.
Show Carrot Top Twatto.
It's XM, right?
Yeah.
Twat. Cunt.
Steve, will you control
I
this
love
beast?
words like that.
Show him
Twatto.
Twatto. We're not going to
Remember Twatto?
I forgot how frustrating she could be.
Now she'll just take pictures.
Hey, Jeff. Remember when you were first getting into the clubs in New York? This is the kind of person you'd run into in like the New York comedy club. Okay, Jim, what do you want me to say about you?
Show him.
No, show Twatto.
Where's Twatto on the front?
You do crack? Who does crack?
Oh, we do.
Okay.
Play along. Play along.
Remember Twatto in the front?
I'm not
Let me see
looking.
Twatto. I haven't seen Twatto in years.
Show Carrot Top.
I'm not looking.
Well,
Come over and look
not
at it.
too close. Right there's good.
Right,
No.
right
Right there,
there's
Jesus.
great.
Right there.
Yeah, right there's good.
Okay.
Right there.
Carrot
Is there really
Top. Boy,
Twatto
I
in there?
can't wait to tell my
Yeah.
family.
Look at what this is.
Don't freak me out here.
It'll freak out.
Okay, where is it? Uh-oh. Did I bring it?
Move your hand.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, move your
I
hand.
got my Opie and Anthony.
Move your hand.
Show.
I got my Opie and Anthony G-strings.
Worst thing alive.
All right.
No, pull that aside. Oh,
No, show Twatto.
Why would you look
No,
at
it's not
that?
embarrassing.
That's
We
what
all
I want to
have.
know. Why would
all
anybody
have-
look at that?
what is that?
Oh, Jesus.
What is that?
It's a
I said I
prop.
was going to die a few years ago when they had the doctor show, remember?
Oh, my
Wait, I'm
God.
still here.
Wait, Carrot Top
Phil
has...
Spector's pistol when you need it.
Right.
Hold on. Carrot Top, comment?
I thought it was going to be a cock you were going to pull out of there, and I looked at
yeah.
the cock, and then
It's like an ear.
no, well,
Did it get bigger? Did anyone see it?
it's big.
That is seen
Yeah,
in the
it's
old
pretty
days?
big.
Same size?
All right, go back by the mic. Get it back by the mic over there. And no, I'm fine. Shut up, Jimmy. I'll kill you.
That is
I don't even know what that is.
maybe the nastiest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Here's the weird thing too. As it got
Hallelujah,
closer,
man. We're here,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, hi.
Jesus, you said I'd make
As it got closer.
Hey,
It's
let me
the
just
whole
take
thing.
everything
The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole package.
The whole thing. No, the whole
I'm
thing.
gonna-
Yeah.
Her fucking shut up, Sandy.
Shut up!
Her genital wart looks like something that SETI uses to search for extra intelligence. One of those giant things that Jodie Foster should stand under.
That'd be kind of hot though. Just to be like you're eating her out, just kind of suck on that thing.
We had a guy come in and do that.
Yeah, actually did have a guy
On the Ron and
did
Fez
that.
show, yeah, Paul
'Cause
Lowe.
why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
With something available like that, it's a prop.
Yeah.
Carrot Top, can you tape something to that and somehow come up with the closing bit?
We should give Carrot Top 10 minutes in the green
10
room.
minutes and some duct tape.
Yeah, 10 minutes. You got duct tape and
Carrot
that. Go.
Top's
It's like a genital.
Is the hair on your dick red like that or what?
It doesn't look anything like yours.
Yeah.
I read Bush here.
Oh,
I've never
God.
seen it.
Oh, my.
Keeps it nice
Hold on.
she keeps it nice and
Opie.
coiffed.
I know.
You know what's
it's
so
a little bit
depressing?
like Opie's hair.
Is she's in great shape for a, you just see, even if you keep yourself in great,
It doesn't matter.
you look horrific.
How old are you really?
I'm a woman of the 90s, 93.
Okay.
Oh,
How old is the genital goiter?
Well, I
huge.
think that, you know how
She
really,
says
I
she
think
got
I
it from
got it. I was
shaving.
shaving. I was working at this place called the Las Vegas Bar. It was totally nude. You couldn't even wear socks or an anklet. And I was there, it was 40 seconds.
You woke up and they had it on you?
And I shaved, and then all of a sudden that growth came.
Could wear socks.
I'm pretty sure that's how it happened.
Even
Right.
then you
I
shaved,
wasn't
did you?
born with it, man.
Right after shaving, did you fuck a motorcycle gang? I'm just kidding.
It could also be from all the cock that fuck you over the years.
what's
She looks like she used to weigh 400 pounds and somehow lost it all.
In 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like she lost away in 20 minutes.
What happened to your pussy hair?
She stayed.
It looks like Fred Mertz's
for a
head.
weekend.
Fred Mertz.
Like this. No, I don't want to see your head. Oh my God! What is?
Now wait a minute. I can see a hemorrhoid.
Yeah, there's a
Why would
hemorrhoid.
you not have that removed?
Show me the roid. I didn't see it. I don't believe you have one.
It's
Show
another
Jimmy the
genital
roid.
wart.
Show Jimmy the roid.
It's dangling down there pretty good.
Really close.
Just open your ass.
Dang it, it's like a cow udder.
Want to smell my ass? It's really good.
Your Carrot Top's disgusted.
I have a great smelling ass.
No, shut up. Stop it.
All right,
Couldn't be any worse than your jokes. Fucking show me your asshole.
Wait, hold on. Should we have Pat Duffy smell her ass? She says,
Oh, yeah, Pat Duffy.
Pat Duffy.
Bring in Pat Duffy.
Bring in Pat Duffy.
Fucking
Bring him
Pat
in.
Duffy. It's fucking Pat Duffy.
Fucking Pat Duffy.
Wow. Turn that hat around. You're going into battle.
Pat fucking Duffy.
Pat fucking Duffy.
fucking
And his
Duffy.
Amish beard.
That's right.
Will go into battle here.
You don't
we
have
want
to-
you to smell.
Don't touch it.
Sandy's
Because
asshole.
we really think that's a genital wart. We don't want you to get like a wart on your nose.
Yeah.
I look like a
Just
witch.
sniff her
Like
asshole.
a fucking witch.
Get close, get a good sniff, and let us know.
Steve, control this shit.
Open it up. Open your ass cheeks,
Yeah,
Sandy.
spread them.
All right, get down there. Pat Duffy will
this is
smell
disgusting.
Sandy Kane's ass to see if it does indeed smell good.
Get in there. Open
Get
it.
in.
All right, open your ass.
Bill Burr at the Stress Factory.
Open your ass.
Yeah,
All right, there you go. All right, get in.
Bill Burr at the Stress Factory this weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
545-4242.
All right.
Oh, what, Pat, what's the matter?
I've had shit, and that was worse.
Wow, we might have found something that Pat can't handle.
One more whiff.
One
Pat.
more whiff.
One more whiff, a good
more
one.
Good whiff.
One
Open
show
it up,
Thursday.
Sandy. Open it.
Open up the ass.
Open it.
Open it.
Open up the ass. Go ahead, Pat. Get in there.
It's like musty. It's like
Two
an old
shows
attic.
Friday, 2 shows Saturday.
It's like an old attic.
He's cringing, and that's from a man who brushed his teeth with dog shit.
Had puke in his face.
Yeah.
Wow.
You all right, Pat?
Yeah, I'm fine. That was just.
Yeah.
What are you doing later?
It's like smelling
Nothing
salt.
with you. Oh.
If you pass out, just get Sandy. Can you squat over your
Can you
nose?
smell her vag, too?
Just smell it.
All right.
Sure.
All right.
Good sport. Yeah.
Yeah. Let him smell your vag.
Open it up.
Open up that vag.
Carrot Top, can you believe you ever got shit for being a prop act ever?
I was just going to say ever.
I know.
Give me
You
shit for being a
believe
prop
it?
act.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And then sniff your finger.
No, Sandy.
No. There's going to be no touching of your pussy.
Sniff your
Sandy.
I
finger.
swear I was going to say that. I
Let
get
him
shit for being a
just
prop
smell it.
act.
He's not going to touch it.
He's not touching your pussy.
Open the
There's
lips.
not a man in this room that's going to touch your pussy.
It's not that my pussy smells, it's the G-string
It's
that
like she
smells.
lost 100 pounds
The open
in a
hand.
day. Like that.
I can't believe she draws lines anywhere. She doesn't.
Just spread your pussy and let Hal Roach fall out.
All right. You don't have to.
Open the pussy. Pay as you exit. Wait. Why?
Steve, why are you miking her vag? The vag
You never
doesn't
know with
talk.
her.
I'm waiting till his face gets closer.
All of a sudden, he's miking her vag.
Steve the Bear blocking everything. I'm loving him right now.
Yeah, you got a $50. Put the Confederate money back in your fucking
No.
your
Do you want to fuck
garter.
her? You got to pay her with a pelt.
Hallelujah, man. Jesus would really. I'm a Christian here, you know.
Steve, make
All right.
Steve,
One of the originals.
All right, here we go. All right, now you
make her
can.
show it.
What?
She's got to pull her pussy open.
Yeah, pull it open.
Yeah.
Hey, this. Open it.
Open. Oh, pull it aside so you can get a good whiff.
Pull that aside. Now get in there.
Not opening her
Pull-
pussy.
Wait. What does it smell like?
Once again with the attic musty, never been. Oh, it's fucking terrible.
Never been fucked. Well,
Yeah, wow.
Is it
nothing tells
terrible?
me.
It's awful.
Well, you know what? I don't know.
Can you hear hits from the 60s in there?
Hold on.
The wall of sound.
Now you,
The wall of
The wall of sound.
You just smelled Richard Pryor's 30-year-old cum. Oh, shit. Linger longer.
Oh, God.
you know what, Ope? I'm not convinced that
horrible.
her asshole. I think Pat's playing up. I think the only way to tell is for someone else to smell her asshole as well.
Step
Not
up to the
touch
plate,
it.
Norton.
I think
No.
that our own E-Rock should just not touch it, but I think that E-Rock
E-Rock,
should take
what do
a
you
whiff.
think?
I think so.
Yeah, E-Rock, come on.
I think so.
You've been
he's
messing up
stepping right
lately.
up.
This will get you back
For
in
some
our
reason,
good
I'm thinking
graces.
about Andy Williams right now. I don't know why.
Steve, make her open it. Make her open
Smelled
the
this
sheet.
smell in a while.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Open, turn around.
Look at
open
Than.
the sheet.
Than's got the bucket.
Pat
Than's got
Duffy.
the bucket.
My
Fucking
movie
Duffy,
is
leave
smelling-
Pat fucking Duffy. That was child's
don't worry
play.
about it.
Child's play for Pat fucking Duffy.
Okay.
I have to go to confession after
All right,
this.
open the asshole. Pull it down and open
Does she
it.
ever get tired of bombing?
The worst.
No.
I apologize, Carrot
Sandy,
Top.
open it.
Open up your asshole.
You pull that string aside.
Yeah.
Hold on to that. Spread it open.
All right, we do have a bucket nearby because
That's a
there's
hairy
no way
bung.
E-Rock is surviving this.
A nice smell. A
There's
deep
no
whiff, E-Rock.
way.
I got $5 says he'll tough it out.
You think?
$5.
All right, you're
A
on, man.
good sniff.
$5. Hang in there, E-Rock.
Okay.
He's gonna puke.
Bend over more.
Come on, hang in there. I want to go buy a breakfast croissant. Oh, he's done. He's done.
Wait, that's only the first sniff. You got.
Oh, God. Carrot Top, what are you here to promote again? Try to get a plug in.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, God
Now I gotta ask.
All right,
Carrot
hold
Top,
on.
2 shows at the Luxor.
Hold on, that's only the back end. He still has to smell the front end.
E-Rock, how was it? E-Rock, how
E-Rock,
was it?
what does it smell like?
Like an open coffin.
That is horrible.
Gotta smell the front.
Yeah, you got to smell the front and then you're done.
Don't touch it.
Anthony, you sure you understand why Bill Moyers doesn't respect you as a journalist?
I can understand now. Didn't Regis do this too?
Come on, smell her cunt. I want you to get it. Get your nose in there, Gelman. Get your nose in.
All right, here we go. The front end.
Fatty Arbuckle.
He pulled her uterus out with a Coke bottle.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Front end for E-Rock. Here we go.
He said he didn't do it.
This is horrible.
His fingerprints were all over a twat.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
E-Rock is,
E-Rock is getting ready.
A broken bottle.
Hold that aside, Sandy. You're cheating.
You're cheating.
Fatty Arbuckle.
Come on.
Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin was quite a ladies' man.
Get in there.
Here we go. Hold
Deep
on.
whiff, E-Rock, or I'll rip your hat
Go
off.
ahead, E-Rock.
He got
No, I
his
know you don't
mustache
want to,
stuck
but you
on a
have to.
what?
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. E-Rock. Moving in.
whiff.
E-Rock. E-Rock. E-Rock.
Oh, there he goes. Wait, he's
Come on,
kinda
that was
gagging.
half a sniff.
All right.
That was not a good
No.
Come on, be a fucking man.
First of all,
Right,
Sandy,
get in there.
Get in there.
Oh, she grabbed the back of his head.
Come on, Sandy.
E-Rock, what
Pull it
happened?
aside. Pull,
Yeah, wait. Something went wrong.
Wow.
pull it from the other side, Sandy.
Don't eat out, I'll tell you that.
Sandy,
No.
pull it from the other side.
Zippity doo dah.
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Yes, you're doing that,
This
Sandy.
is it.
From that side.
E-Rock, a good sniff, man. Come
Come
on.
on,
that
E-Rock,
side.
do it for the troops.
Hold on.
Oh, God, look at that thing.
He's dressed in the good.
She did a USO gig in the Civil War.
So how we doing, everybody?
With all my amputees.
The blue and the gray.
E-Rock, now smell it with the lip. Good.
Go ahead.
His face is priceless.
Yeah,
Here we go.
he can't take it.
E-Rock, going in.
Come on, E-Rock.
Go ahead, smell
Give
it.
a
No
smell.
touching.
Good
Just get in
sniff.
there.
Big sniff. You okay? Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, he's
Oh, God.
spit in his hand.
E-Rock.
What are you getting ready?
What does it smell like?
David Ortiz.
What does it smell like?
Embalming fluid.
You smell like someone died.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I am too.
That is something.
My poor pussy is.
When was the last time you've been laid?
Well, I could have gotten laid, but I said no.
Why?
Because I'm scared.
Yeah.
Guy will put his big dick
They're
in
not
me,
the only
man, and then break my fucking heart. Forget about it.
Break your heart, your neck.
I'm saying he was cute too, but I have to I might fall
He
apart.
was cute.
He was and he's in radio too.
Oh Jesus!
He's a program director for radio.
Yeah, how you doing? We're about the same
Well, he was
age.
very drunk. He was very drunk at the time.
How'd you meet Joe Franklin?
Joe Franklin comes dust.
I was going to go with Cousin
Out of
Brucey,
George.
but Vinny beat me to the punch.
Joe Franklin and I, we had sex in the bathroom at Joe Franklin's Comedy Club.
I am.
Yeah, very limp.
What year?
No shit, he's
I don't
fucking
think it was
you.
Joe's fault.
That goes without saying.
Joe Franklin.
Give him a dick
He's a tad.
Yeah.
And he smelled my pussy too, and he was like, he liked it. He's,
All
yes,
right,
he
look,
did.
this is what
He did.
Sandy Kane's saying. We don't know.
She's lying.
She's crazy.
She just lies.
It was back in 91 when I was funny. That's when it happened.
Yeah, exactly. He had to duct tape a tongue depressor to his cock to fuck me.
All right, Sandy, what else you got
I
today?
don't think Joe Franklin ever fucked anyone,
You have
really.
a song you were going to sing?
Yeah. Can I sing it?
What is it?
It's fuck around.
Good
It's rock around Dolly Parton's twat.
All right.
You're just funny the way you word things.
What?
You got.
Yeah, well,
Unfortunately, you
it's a
got to
great-
put
it's a great
headphones on.
song.
That we're gonna have to destroy after your.
Where is it?
I was a sucker for wordplay.
Can I do this topless?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, please. Yeah.
Don't do it like that.
No, topless. I mean, without a head.
Where's Tom Chiusano when you need him?
Exactly.
She has like 4 bras on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She should.
She needs it.
Oh, of course. She's 80. She needs it.
Tied into a
All the help
sailor's
she can
knot.
get.
hold these titties out now. Because they're real. They're not implants, Carrot Top.
Yeah.
They can't stay up with 3 bras on them.
I'm going to do rock around. This is for the new movie, Parton, Me Dolly. And we're
What
just gonna-
studio's doing this movie?
It's involved with the Rolling Stones APCO.
Yeah, sure. I hope it's a snuff film.
Fantasyland Films presents.
Would you believe it? Really?
Yeah,
Dolly Parton gets killed when she's 90.
That fucking rickety hat is really annoying me.
Rickety.
It's disgusting.
You're not an American, man. It's all about the USA.
Is it?
Yes.
Toby Keith's
Okay,
sister
okay.
is here.
Yeah, go sing it.
Who's this guy?
Oh, he's Kenny.
This is my pasties. They say Sandy Kane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh, good. You got pasties on. That's good.
Of course.
See, that'll keep everyone happy. Oh, my God.
Pasties, they're yarmulkes.
Holy shit.
Things like you.
No nipples, but
Shriners caps.
Definitely. Shriners caps.
Looks like her tits just graduated from Sloan Kettering.
Yeah, don't spin them around so much. They don't spin like the old
hey, you
days.
want to
do
bust
they?
in the mouth? Fuck.
You know, if you look just at the boobs, ignore the hideous face.
Don't
and the rest
even
of her.
start saying. Don't even try.
For someone in what?
You know what? I gotta go with
75?
Opie. Yeah.
Thank you. That's pretty amazing for someone in their 70s.
Well,
Just the tits. The rest of the body,
You're
you know.
76, right? You look good.
All right, here's your music so you can sing your dumb song.
Here you go. You're going to sing it.
Parts on Me Dolly.
Ready?
Where were you when
Dedicate
World
to
War
you,
I
Dolly.
started?
World War One.
All right, shut up. Shut
right
up.
here. This
Shut
is
up.
World War.
Shut up. Shut up.
Here we go.
Ready?
Cue the
Get ready to
music.
sing. Here we go. Focus. Cue the music.
Dolly Parton, wherever you are, bitch. Feel free to sing along. Take your big dick out and join me, hun. We're gonna have some fun. When your twat strikes one, we're gonna rock around Dolly's twat. Rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around Dolly Parton's twat tonight.
This is great.
When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, she'll suck your dick, you yell for more. We're gonna rock around Dolly's twat. Rock, rock, rock to broad daylight. We're gonna rock around Dolly Parton's
Please
fucking
be
twat.
You can't throw newspapers at her. Finish your song.
No, I'm gonna finish.
At least not
Jesus.
sections.
That's the instrumental part. Here we go.
Rolling up and hit her with it for shitting on the rug.
When it's 8, not 10, 11, 2, she'll suck your dick and then she'll screw. Rock around Dolly's twat. Rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around Dolly Parton's fucking twat tonight.
Oh, she's really like selling it.
When 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, she'll suck your dick and then she'll screw. Rock. You're gonna rock around Dolly Parton's
Dump the garbage on top of her. Oh my God!
Everybody
just
sing
dump the
right
garbage
now.
pail all
Dolly
over her.
And the garbage's friends are laughing at it.
Can't hear the music.
All right, the music.
Oh shit! Other garbages saying, he had Sandy thrown under him.
Hang on, there's another verse.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, twat. It's 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, twat. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, twat. We're gonna rock around your twat. We're gonna rock around Dolly Parton's fucking twat tonight.
There's merchandise
Say it.
available in the
Twat, twat.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Undeterred through all of it.
Yeah,
Thank
she
you
kept
very
going.
much.
She's a
Thank you.
trooper.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Dolly
No,
Parton.
clean it
up. Fuck. Hey.
That is something. Sandy, when was the last time you used a stripper pole?
Ooh, we got one.
I know.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Do you want to do a little dance for us?
You have the music? You have
Yeah,
any
can we
music?
play some music?
What kind of music you like?
Well, I have the other Dolly Parton song, Here You Come Again.
No, we need a real stripper song.
Yeah, we need like a
What was your
stripper
song
song.
during the day?
What was it, Benny Goodman?
I love Dick. I should have put I Love Dick with me. I love Dick. He's sweeter than ice cream.
Anything by Scott Joplin. Just made her wet.
Okay. Benny Goodman. I like
It's just like the piano player that used to play during the silent movies. Oh. Here we go.
Yeah, here's your song from the old days.
Flash.
Get on the pole, you huh?
We bring you now to a strip club with Sandy Kane.
Before we send the guys off to war.
This is a celebration of the invasion in Normandy to free France from the Nazi menace. And now we take a break with Sandy Kane.
Her vagina caused more damage than the Bombay of the Enola Gay.
This is what you're fighting for, boys.
Remember, we don't want Tojo getting his hands on this. Yeah. Oh, God. This is what we're fighting
Kind of makes you
for.
want to go back to Iwo Jima.
What the fuck?
Pussy will remind you of the rice and raw fish we'll have to eat if the Japs win.
You thought being a POW was bad. Have again, Red Bells.
No, she's rubbing her ass on the pole.
Don't rub your ass on the pole.
Pulling off her hemorrhoid.
That's what it is.
Hemorrhoid scratch.
It's refreshing. She's scratching like a chihuahua on the carpet.
And her cunt looks like it's wearing the hat that got thrown into the Apocalypse Now helicopter.
Wow, she's doing a little kick with her legs. She's wearing big white go-go boots.
Yeah.
And genuine fishnet stockings with, it smells like the fish is still in them.
Can we get a mic on Santa K?
Oh, you're putting a dollar under your breast? That's good.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
She could put a safe under that.
What move is that? Was that ever popular? No.
That's the I don't want to break my hip move.
Let's go. My hips are like graham crackers.
Christopher Reeve wouldn't be jealous of that.
Oh, shit.
She's holding the pole, and she was just like waving her right foot and like a half of the pole.
I said dance on the pole, not dance like you have polio.
Dude, who does she look like? It's driving me nuts from an old movie.
E.T.
She looks like Dee Snider.
The old Alec Baldwin movie. With the ghost. The
one that
where she was like the secretary at the help me out, somebody.
I don't know the movie.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
The receptionist woman.
Thank you.
Got smoked out of her slit throat.
Yes.
Mic's not on.
All right, hold on.
Yes,
We're trying to get
thank
your mic
You
on.
can hear us.
She does this shit. Is this what you used to do in Times Square?
We can't hear.
Yes.
We can't
Yeah,
hear.
that's the dance you used to do in Times Square.
I used to get tips, though. Wow.
You get tips.
Yeah, don't come back.
Hopefully of bayonets.
Oh, we can't hear you.
I had to do this for free. She wants to be paid.
You want us to
for dancing on
What the
the
hell you
pole.
want from us?
I've got $10 if you put some clothes on.
Hey, if you do the big finale by throwing your arms out and then just crashing through both of those windows, I'll throw a $5 at your fucking cadaver. New York.
Just plummets to her death.
All right, get her back on
That
mic.
would be a scream.
Screw the stripper pole. Who gives a shit?
Okay.
Jesus Christ, that is just something to look at.
Carrot Top, where are you going to be, bro?
Wait for me in Vegas.
No,
We're going to be hooking up later and doing some pole.
hey, Carrot.
I'm going to be recovering.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on
I
a
brought
plane.
my
I can-
matches if you want me to light my tits up for you.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah.
The big finale? What are you promoting today?
Nothing.
Just the Luxor?
Yeah, back to Luxor, Vegas.
You do it 6 times a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
I forgot where my
Damn.
where my matches are. I did have
6
them.
nights.
Do you have
You ever
any
seen
matches?
anything like this in the lounges out there?
No, not really.
Not even at Circus
All right.
Circus?
Okay, this is I want to do this just for Carrot Top. I'm a big fan of yours. I have watched you on TV, and you're nicer in person. And Opie and Auntie the greatest.
Oh, well.
Abusers and Jim. And Jim Norton. Okay, this is to everybody
There's no
here.
blood left in her nipples.
There's no pigment left in
Yeah, big titties, Carrot Top, but I don't have any nipples. God left me out. But then again, he gave me Twatto.
Why are they so awful, you nipples?
He took her nipples away and gave
They've
them.
been,
I need a
they've been,
good man.
they've been chewed off.
I never had.
Phil Spector shot him off.
He was using them as target practice.
She's got innies that she can stay. Oh, God, that is disgusting. Can only imagine the cheese that is built up in there. Oh, God. You could squeeze her tit like space food. It'll just come out. Toothpaste tube.
Now, I'll tell you, men don't know how to make love to titties, guys. I mean, really, they go right down to the pussy. They like big titties, but they don't really know how to excite
Point.
tits.
I'm having trouble when anyone goes right to your pussy.
Wow, you have a hell of a memory.
I'll say.
Don't light your friggin' wig on fire.
Anybody having a birthday out there?
She looks like they got literally erased.
Yeah.
The old burlesque music playing. There she goes. She's lighting her matches.
I
There
want to
it
see her
is.
without the wig.
Oh my goodness. There
see her without the
she
wig?
goes. Can you do this doused in gasoline? You're going to set your wig on
Yeah,
fire.
you set your hair on fire.
Put her out. Put her out. There you go. Hopefully it's a Michael electrocutor.
Oh, I like it. I love abuse. I love
You almost set your hair on fire.
I know.
We see her without the wig.
It's
Is that flame retardant?
It's
Like one of the biggest train wrecks I've
it's
seen
worth it.
on coming into this show.
It's worth it, guys. You know.
Yeah.
See with
Without the
Opie and
wig.
Anthony.
Without the wig, I want to see you.
Where are you performing?
Oh, come on. Let me see you without the wig. So what?
I'm doing this movie.
No plug till I see you without the wig.
Yeah, you sold us your rectal
Yeah.
abscess. You can.
I don't care.
Isn't this, what was the...
Look.
See my hair?
I have it. Let me see it.
Hey, Anthony, know who she reminds me of? The old cartoon where the dog pulls off the wig. Dino was in love with...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when Dino was in love with that dog that did the commercial.
Yeah.
It was like a lassie.
And then Dino saw the dog without the makeup. and
Yeah,
the
went
fucking
like,
wig.
ooh.
She looks like Buffalo Bill when he was dancing.
Yeah. Would you?
Hey,
I'm going to be at
Fuck me.
Eastern Cock.
That's
Eastern
fuck me.
Cock is a gay club downtown.
Oh, yeah?
Eastern Cock. That's going to be October 3rd.
How appropriate. I can't imagine any man wanting to fuck a woman after seeing you.
It's going to reinforce all of their ideology, and maybe even if there's a few that are on the fence, they'll fall right on a cock
If
after
you
they
could sell
look.
tickets, you'd have her at your club.
Are you open in October? The Yankees are in the playoffs.
Eastern Cock. Every cock is on a fucking plane to L.A. right now.
Hey, really fast, we did find her stripper music. Very good news.
Okay, great.
This is what Sandy Kane used to dance to. What?
In 1912. That was the first one.
Here's her stripper
Okay.
music.
There it is.
This is hilarious.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry we couldn't get Mary Pickford. But here is Sandy Kane.
But here is Mary Pickford.
Instead, you got Mary Pickaxe.
A benefit for all those lost on the Titanic last week.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Hey, very good.
Is this what you would dance to?
Yeah, I did. Hey, I can dance to anything, man. Anything.
Remember the Lusitania.
Did you work in one of those clubs where the little door would go up and there was the glass and
peep
you could
shows.
Peep shows?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was great. I watched all men masturbate for like a long time, and it was great because I really learned a lot about men.
Yeah.
That men will do it to anything, man. Shit, if they could do it to me, right? And I worked there a long time, so.
I bet you've seen more cocks wilt.
I
Look like time lapse of flowers.
And then, you know, there's this guy, he gave me a lot of money to shit on my face.
Who is that, God?
And why haven't you cleaned off your face yet?
Wow.
Oh, my God.
It paid the rent, you know? I mean,
really?
the job stunk, but you have to, you know, you have to do something in life, right? Not everyone's as lucky as Carrot Top.
Yeah. He feels lucky right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Carrot Top, are you going to be on the next Surreal Life?
No.
Oh, all right. I'm getting the wrong info then.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, shit. That's
anything else, Sandy?
Sandy, yeah.
No, and I'm also, you know, I still have my public access show called Sandy Kane's Midnight Blue. It's on every Friday night at 12 midnight on Channel 57 and 84 RCN. Anyway, and I will be taping a live show at Eastern Cock. So
Can I shit on your face right now?
That'd be great. I see Carrot Top shit on Sandy Kane's face. That'd make YouTube.
Yeah, we'll cross-promote both their shows.
Yeah, I dare you. I dare you. I dare you.
You like that stuff?
I love it, man.
Now, real quick, I want to talk about Phil Spector a little bit.
Okay.
Do you think he killed that actress?
He totally did. She did not stick a gun into. Of course,
Yeah.
man. That's why I came out and said it, because he put a gun to my fucking head, and I said, anything you want, Phil. I think she should have done whatever he wanted her to do, and she didn't, and he murdered her.
So that's what you think?
I know.
Because he made you suck his cock with a gun to your head.
Right.
As he sanded off your nipples.
Phil Spector made you suck his cock with a gun to your head?
Yeah.
In a limo
Who had
or
the gun to his? I actually dripped in my pants to get that one out.
He came running out of the bathroom with that one.
No, the thing is, in those days, I was the only one with tits. Years ago, they didn't have implants. So, you know, you say, I had still...
Would you grow up in a Filipino's boy youth home?
No, I'm just saying that, no, years ago...
She still has the burnt matches sticking out of her chin.
I know, it's
just awful.
Oh, my God.
No, but I'm just saying, I was pretty hot when I was 22 years old, and I had big titties when nobody did. So
Were your nipples like that, though?
Always.
Your honest to God, I'm not even making fun of you.
Someone, why you suck one out?
Your nipples look like assholes. They look like two assholes.
Bleached assholes.
No, I mean, there are nipples inside if someone would suck them out, but no one wants to.
God really didn't want to finish making you.
I have not met.
Even no one wants to. Hey, don't touch my nipple.
Even an infant would pass that up. Starving infant.
It's unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't find my nipples.
Suck on my nipple.
All right, hold on. We got
Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, we got Casper checking in. Casper, what's up?
5 dates with Phil Spector, and she's still alive.
Very
Still
good.
alive, man. But
Yeah.
you know, he definitely killed her. Do you think he's going to be convicted?
Hung jury is what they say.
Still, he's real well hung, huh?
Excuse me. All right. Anything else there, Sandy K?
Yeah, but aren't they going further with the trial?
Yeah, they're figuring that out. What they're going to do.
I think
they got to do a redo.
The judge is leaning towards convicting him, though, right? Don't you think?
Judge? I think it's a jury system.
Yeah, as long as they can go to court in England.
Yeah, but
what does Her Majesty's Court say?
No, but he's leaning, because he really did murder the woman. She's not going to kill herself, right?
I don't know.
You should.
Why couldn't?
Let's give Phil a second chance.
I love how Sarah, she's literally standing knee deep in trash, topless.
I know.
Streamers hanging up. I think the problem with the trial was
she's discussing like it's court TV.
Yeah, to be honest.
I'm waiting for a house to hit her and those shoes to curl up underneath.
Phil Spector was fucked up that night.
Oh, yeah?
He was on pills. He was on everything. He was incoherent. He was crazy.
This is a credible witness. You should bring her into the courthouse just like that.
Maybe she should give the testimony while she lights her nipples on fire.
Let me tell you something about Phil.
Richard Pryor the same exact way. He was totally incoherent, fucked up on every shit there was. So
there's no way Pryor fucked you.
Why not? He was crazy about me.
No, he wasn't. He never heard of you.
What do you mean he never heard of me? How do you know?
Because I just know.
Yeah. We read his autobiography. There's nothing in there about you.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, he definitely did, and he was just very crazy about me, but he was totally fucked up at all times. And that night he didn't have cocaine, so I was about to leave, and then he said, "Hey, leave the pussy, bitch."
If he knew you, chapter 6 of his autobiography would be, "The bitch had no nipples."
He didn't even see that. He went right down to the pussy. He was not interested in titties.
He probably thought you fucked that thing on your pussy was an umbrella. He wanted to sit under it. keep cool.
He was a really crazy guy. He was a really crazy guy, but I would have fucked him if he had cocaine. He did not have cocaine.
Wait,
that
he
night.
always had cocaine.
Not that
You have
night.
to have standards, and thank God you have standards.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Right.
He probably had it and didn't want to fuck you. He prior to him.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he definitely did. When you're 22, baby, even you look good then.
You didn't know Pryor when you were 22?
I want to see pictures of her when she was in her 20s.
Yeah, but she didn't know
Are there any
Pryor
pictures
then.
of you? Do you have a website or something?
No,
or
but
just webs in your pussy?
No, I have pictures when I was 4.
In a covered wagon.
Isn't it true you were naked in front of Pryor when he set himself on fire?
Yeah, that's the reason.
No, I really.
Really?
How old are you?
Can you keep a secret?
So can I. Yeah, we heard that one before.
Well, that's mine.
Take your wig off.
Why would you, when they gave away the punchline, just do another one that's the same?
Yeah.
What kind of comedy instincts are those?
You know what? I think Jim's asking you.
Jimmy.
Jim's asking a good question. That's a
Like
good
you
question.
just said, can you keep a secret?
Yeah.
And the punchline is, well, so can I. And then they said, well, so can I. And instead of just realizing the joke was blown, you went, well, that's mine. Like we were not going to recognize it was the same thing and go, ha ha, you card.
No, the thing is, well, that's mine. That's the punchline. That's yours, but the punchline is, well, that's mine. So
You're not listening to Jim. He's
Not at all.
asking a great
Yeah, but
question.
You have no listening skills.
Okay, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
No, good.
What is she doing? That's an impression.
You're right.
You do
No,
impressions?
I could. Yeah, I could do.
Swear it's the real person.
All right, we're finally all calming down. So.
I could do. Joan Rivers. Can we talk? Can we talk?
Can you do one with
that's
Edgar?
great. That's great.
I could do. I love you, Mr. Sheffield.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's
I love you, Mr. No, I love you, Mr. Sheffield.
Wow, that's good.
Fran
wow.
Drescher.
oh, that's dead on.
Dead on.
Wow.
Dead on.
That's pretty
Do some more
good.
Fran Drescher.
I love you, Mr. Sheffield.
Just does one line.
How about one more impression of her?
I love you, Mr. I love you, Mr. Sheffield.
Oh my God,
right.
Wow.
Do the episode where they got lost in the cabin.
Okay, I love you, Mr. Sheffield.
You're a one-trick pig.
One trick horse fucker.
That's it. Can we talk? I love you, Mr.
right.
Sheffield.
We get it.
You think I'll get to Vegas or what?
You get that thing
I don't.
removed.
Yeah. Maybe we can't even get the jersey.
That's you got it, right? You said you got that thing?
You're on your way to Coney Island.
No, 40
Gets to Vegas. I hope she gets to Vegas like Pesci in Casino.
Yeah, just beaten in her underpants into a fucking hole by Frank Vincent.
Well, next time I'll come on, I'll wear my real hair, okay? And
I want to
like,
see your hair. Don't be shy. You just showed us your
fuck, man.
God
It's
Almighty,
like
you show you. You're not gonna show us your hair.
Let's see your hair.
Nah.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. You show a hemorrhoid and
This would be the money shot.
word, not show your hair.
No, come on.
Is it red?
Yeah, it's like this.
Let me see.
I don't.
All right, we don't need
Jesus.
Sandy, I want to see it.
Christ.
All right, let's go. Let's see this.
I'm not taking my fucking wig off. Shit. Unless you give me $100.
No, I'm not giving you $100. We're
Well,
gonna plug a gig for you.
with all your money, Tim?
$5. You
I
get
said it
$5.
before. Don't touch the hair.
We'll plug for you.
The whole
We'll
plug.
take off my hair.
plug
Give me the $100. I can't pay my rent with your fucking plug.
All right, I'll suck your nipple out.
I bought your book. I read your book, man. You're making fucking money, man. I'm not cheap, so you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but
Read your book.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Sounds like Harvey Keitel in Mean Streets.
hey, yeah, no, I'm just saying, man. Next time I can do the show, I'll show you my real hair, okay?
All right.
No, it's just no.
You know, remember my hair? It's down to here, down to my hemorrhoid.
Hey, let's go to the Verrazano Bridge and jump off.
Can I be your opening act? Fuck.
Titties, the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be titties. It could just be asshole.
Carrot Top, can you follow that?
Just it may not, actually.
Yeah,
It's a prop act following a prop act.
All right, we're
Okay. Where's Dildo? Where's Dildo?
Yeah, fine. Gather up your stuff. Put your
take
put your
Dildo and get the
stuff,
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Here's our music.
Leave your hemorrhoid.
Here's your camera. Could someone? What disease do I have now that I held this?
Probably roaches crawled all over.
Oh,
yeah. Your apartment has a lot of roaches, right?
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
Now
running away from her.
Now I have water bugs, so I'm really,
Do you really?
Wow.
Of course. Well, roaches are big water bugs.
Yeah, no.
I mean, water
vice
bugs
versa,
are big.
we got it. You have water bugs?
Oh, definitely.
Where are they?
I love them. Next time I'll
not in her twat.
I'll eat
We did
one.
a Cribs, right? We did a Sandy Kane Cribs.
We did
But
that.
that point,
We went over her house and videotaped her house. Man, you got to see this place.
Roaches?
Holy shit. Yeah, it was really a little run down.
And what about you? You had a small little room when they did that with you,
Yes.
right?
With
you. And now you have a big place right in Hell's Kitchen, right?
Yeah, well, and you still live in that shithole. That's terrible.
I live in Hell's
Jesus.
Kitchen.
She lives a block away from me. She used to live a block away from me.
Yeah.
She's the reason they call it Hell's Kitchen.
You're cooking it. Hell's true.
Hell's bathroom.
All right. Thank you, Sandy Kane.
Okay.
Yeah,
my
thank
friend.
you.
We're exhausted.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Until
no
next time.
problem. Yeah, gather up your stuff.
Okay.
And thank
The
you.
garbage,
very
too,
much.
or-
No, well, you can leave that for an intern or something.
Okay.
I'm sure they'll be happy to clean it up.
To smell pussy, they got to clean
Yeah.
the shit.
All right.
I want
Get your,
Sandy to put on a
lucky
shirt.
job.
I want Sandy to
Can I
put on
come
a.
out like
Hold
that?
on,
Walk out
Sandy,
like
please. I want Sandy to put on her bra and hat and run through the K-Rock halls. I want her to run into Chiasano's office.
Is he still here?
Yeah.
I put your
Still here.
Life back together.
Yeah.
It'll take a little longer. Well, Carrot Top, I hope you were pleased with your appearance here.
We have to catch a flight, Sandy.
Yeah,
Back
you
to
and
Vegas.
Sandy.
So we got Carrot Top, Luxor in Las Vegas.
Yeah, Luxor starting again.
We got a lot of fans out that way. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Six
Actually,
times
you
a
do,
week.
In fact, we got a lot of I got a lot of friends of mine that listen.
Oh, cool.
I knew I was going to be on.
Hey, is that the casino you've always been playing at out there? Or is that-
MGM for about 10 years, and then this one just started. Yeah.
CarrotTop.com.
Same. Yes, sir.
All right.
You were
By
able
the
to
way,
get that.
Can I, Eric, can you put that monitor on that you wrote before, please? I just want to point something out. If it's still on, don't touch. What you wrote? Okay. He wrote Carrot Top is here, and he spelled carrot with one R.
Of course. If it was Cupcake Top.
You fucking believe that Bob's big boy hairdo?
Mayonnaise Top.
Fucking.
He doesn't know what a carrot is.
Leave E-Rock alone.
Aw.
He smelled.
He smelled asshole today.
Yeah, I know.
Leave E-Rock alone.
He was a real trooper.
He smelled a lot of today.
A real trooper today.
She's well in her 70s, and he smelled her anus.
Oh,
She's just gathering her
God.
friends in
All
the
right, I
background.
apologize. I'll leave that E-Rock in that fucking ducky boy hairdo.
Ducky boy.
That fucking ended a Wanderer's fight scene hairdo.
Okay, Mr. Shop.
Anthony, turn around.
Sorry.
Turn.
Yeah, go around that way.
Take your pictures. She likes taking pictures.
Yeah, well, things are going to fall.
Take one of Carrot
That's a
Top.
bitch.
All right, Bill Burr's going to be at the Stress Factory all weekend long. Starting tonight, Vinny?
Yeah, starting tonight. Shows are busy. Reserve it.
You too.
Don't miss Bill.
Yeah, Bill pretty much sells out every time he's at the Stress Factory. So if you get,
Thanks to this show, by the way.
Really?
Thank you.
Really, Bill?
Thank you.
Go over there because I want to take it. Go over there.
Look at Sandy. She's dragging the Pal Talk camera.
Come back.
She's a fucking disaster.
What happened?
She knocked the Pal Talk camera over, and then she's dragging the other one.
She's dragging it on her foot.
I think the garbage is just attracted to her. That's following her out of the studio.
Look at the cable for the That was great. She's just walking, dragging it.
It's like she's walking out of the bathroom at Radio Shack.
You're a mess.
All right, listen. Why don't we get the fuck out of here? Carrot Top, it was a pleasure hanging with you for the first time.
Absolutely, man.
We would love to have you back. We didn't do
when
line
you're
of the
back in New York, feel free.
Awesome. That's fun.
Line of the day. I think Anthony had about 15 of them.
Yeah,
fuck.
There's no way we could pick one or two. So just to acknowledge we do line of the day, and it's brought to you by BowDogFantasy.net, offering you all the tools you need to win this season in fantasy football. Trash talk with confidence and take home the glory. Go to BowDogFantasy.net, okay?
Do that.
Do that, please.
We got to thank Bill Burr.
Yes.
And we got to thank Sandy and, of course, Carrot Top and Vinny.
Of course, Vinny.
And Vinny Brand.
Yeah, everyone got their plugs in, so we're just out now.
Let's take it.
And I think Bill Burr's going to come back tomorrow because we don't get to see him anymore because he's an L.A. boy.
Yeah,
so.
Bill.
Absolutely.
So, Bill, you just come back
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I didn't get into the whole I'm going to buy a hybrid. I want you to yell at
I
me.
want to hear about your hybrid car and everything.
We got to do a little catch-up. We haven't seen it in a while.
As I get into
Yeah,
my
I haven't
Escalade and
yelled
drive
at you.
home.
People are voting for line of the day on Pal Talk. They like the God shit on her face thing.
Yeah, that was great.
They like your time-lapse flower thing.
That's good.
Yeah, there were a
I
lot
like
of
the
them.
Dallas Cowboy
Cheerleader opening the Ark of the Covenant.
And whatever you said coming out of the bathroom, Jesus Christ, there was so many of them.
There was so many. Listen to the replay later.
I can't wait to hear the
Pick
replay
your own.
today.
What a day. Oh, God, I turned around.
All right.
It's awful.
All right.
But you got to admit, for a 93-year-old, she's kind of hot.
I don't know what it should look like, so I can't base it on anything.
If you just look at the boobs have a problem now too, because there's no nips. But
Right after the triangular shirtwaist fire, I think she was at her hottest.
Wow.
Hey, by the way, I'm hearing Sandy Kane has videos on YouTube for the people that want to
Alrighty.
know more about this.
I enjoyed the sanded off her nipples.
Yeah, that's a great funny one.
Yeah. Oh, shut up! Just leave. All right.
Treat our guests nice here, don't we?
All right, we're out of here.
All right, Sandy. Thank you, Sandy.
Oh, God,
Go back to that failing rodeo.
They bring her out when they need the Bulls to leave the arena.
See you tomorrow.
That's fun.